We like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B. Just before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all enter in. You know what I'm saying? Hit the share, hit the subscribe as well. You know, we got some good stuff for you guys today, man. We have something new we're going to be bringing to y'all. But like I said, hit the share, hit the subscribe button, hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? $ BJ Matthews. If you guys have any comments inside the chat box, hit the super stickers, hit the super comments that's as well as available. You want to comment that's read, we'll get that out to y'all very, very good. Make sure also for the people who have not already, get your membership badges, right? You know what I'm saying? Continue to get your membership badges. We appreciate all the love and support that y'all have given to us, man. Let me go to some of these comments right here. We got my man Bubba, who's already in the chat box talking trash, talking about L Hope. We already in here. We're already in here right now. Tune in sports with the I symbol. Yes, sir. You already know how it's about to go. We got 14 people in here. Hit that like button. Hit the share. Hit the subscribe as y'all come in here. My co-host, my right hand man, Mr. Rick said, "Hope you all right, player. Don't worry, I got your back." You already know what it is, Rick. When it comes to us, it's already is what it is. Kevin Johnson, in the building. He said, "Watching right now." Salute to you, brother. I don't think I've seen you in here before, but definitely appreciate all the love that y'all have given to us, man. The speaker box. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Tay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Miss Tay. Pull up, cousin. What's good, brother? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, that's enough of that for now. Um, so we are here going to do something different for y'all, man. Again, we want to give back to you guys in the right way. For all of our audience, all of our pull-up members, all of the people who's been with us, rocking with us over the last year or so. We want to continuously build for y'all and give you back to you, like we say, me and Rick say all the time. And we have a special treat. We're starting up on Thursday. It's called Member Appreciation Day. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to first give a proper introduction to this person, man. Like y'all know about me, I did play basketball, played high school, college, overseas, semi-pro, all that stuff. So there's very few minds that I truly respect at a high level when it comes to this, right? And that goes for women too. There's a couple women that I actually have a very high respect for when it comes to basketball. And the person I'm about to bring up right now is one of them. Um, she is a person with a basketball background herself, as a person who played, a person who, you know what I'm saying, won 2 state championships in the state of Alabama. She played college basketball in California at Bethesda University. Um, with that, also, she also is a very beautiful woman. So, you know, she has a pretty much of a triple threat. And we're going to make sure like we, you know, give her the right introduction as she come in here. Um, she is the moderator of the Pull Up Show. She is one of the sweetest souls that I know, and also one of the, you know, dopest basketball players I know. So y'all give a round of applause to the beautiful Mrs. Hope Davidson. What's good, Hope? What's good?
What's up, BJ? Hey, everybody. Let I have 4 state championships. I won 4, not 2.
See, you have to just rub it in. I try to be you. You have to rub it in. See what Hope. What y'all gotta remember? Hope. She talks light shit. Like she's the type that she'll talk. She won't give her trash talk out loud. She'll talk it very slight. She'll like add something in there. I thought it was 2, but she said 4. So excuse me.
Yes,
So
it's 4.
right, okay. So before I let you give you the mic, Hope, do you think you can beat me 1-on-1?
Absolutely. I can beat anybody on this in this chat 101. What do you mean?
All right. Now you hear that? You hear that, Rick? You hear what she just said. Now we're gonna hold her to that. You know what I'm saying, down the line. But tonight, this is her night. I'm going to be right here with Mrs. Hope to make sure that the show goes very, very good and goes, you know, according to plan. She's going to be talking about the debate between Steph Curry and LeBron James. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to give her the floor. And then what we're going to do after that, we're going to let people in. We got over 18 people in here right now. We should have over 18 likes. You know what I'm saying? Get those likes up. You know what I'm saying? We're about to give a very, very great show tonight. So make sure y'all sit back, have a drink, relax, and yeah, get ready for a good show. So I hope I'm gonna give you the floor.
I just want to say thank you, BJ and Rick. for allowing me this opportunity to be on tonight. To all of you on here, thank you for joining in. Let's have a great show, y'all. Let's get right into it. So, as all of you know, I am a Stephen Curry fan, and I love everything about Stephen Curry. But I had to add a little spice to it by talking about LeBron James because everybody says LeBron James is the GOAT. And I have to disagree with that. To me, my GOAT is Stephen Curry. That is my GOAT. And here's why I believe Stephen Curry is better than LeBron James. I believe Stephen Curry is better than LeBron James in so many reasons. Why? Number one, he can shoot better than LeBron. I'm a shooter, y'all. And so I believe he can shoot better than LeBron. I believe he's more skilled than LeBron. The only thing that LeBron has over Stephen Curry is his athleticism. That's it. Other than that, I don't care what nobody say. LeBron James is probably top 4 in the NBA right now to many of you, but to me, Stephen Curry is the greatest. I love everything about him. I don't care. I do not care anything about what people say about Stephen Curry. He's the greatest shooter. We all know that. He has 4 titles, same as LeBron. Um, he's just a great all-around guy. And so that's how I feel about him. Statistically, I believe that Stephen Curry has beat LeBron more chances than anybody else in the NBA. And I'm reading y'all comments. Hold
Let
on.
let me ask one. I mean to interrupt. Let me ask one question. So you brought up some good points. You said that he does everything better than LeBron James, except athleticism. Can you go a little bit deeper? Because I'm actually more interested to hear a little bit about what he does actually better than LeBron James.
How Stephen Curry is better than LeBron James? Or what?
Li- Like what is so you said shooting, ball handling. What else does you think Steph Curry does better than LeBron James?
I think he's
To
a better a better leader than LeBron James. I will say that. Um I believe um he's a better playmaker. I know most people want to give LeBron credit for it, but if we go back and look at the years that Stephen Curry has faced LeBron James in the finals, LeBron James is what? I think he's 2-4 against Stephen Curry or 1-4. I'm not sure about that. I have to look that up. But I do believe that Stephen Curry is a better all around guy. Everybody wants to play with him. LeBron James wants to chase rings. LeBron James wants to add other superstars to come join him. Stephen Curry doesn't do that. And so when we look at the greatest, we look at if you want to throw in Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan did not go join other super teams. Michael Jordan did not lead the Bulls. Stephen Curry has not left Golden State to go chase titles. He stayed with one team, and I commend him for that. But when it comes to LeBron James is chasing. He wants to go play with guys, or he wants guys to come play with him like superstars. And I believe that if you're going to be the greatest of all time, you have to make other people around you better. And that's not what LeBron does.
okay. I'm gonna ask you another question. See, so I actually agree with you on this. I believe LeBron's top 5 all time, but when people say he makes people better, I actually push back on that. So when you go to that statement, dig a little bit deeper. What you mean when you say Steph Curry builds his teammates up and LeBron James' game doesn't?
For instance, I use Jordan Poole as an example. When I look at Jordan Poole, um, when he came to the league, he was just out of control. Basically, he couldn't really shoot. He didn't have the fundamentals, and so by playing along Stephen Curry, it made him better, and that's how he got that deal. But when you play around LeBron James doesn't make you better, right? He doesn't have that kind of energy to make other people around him better. So I believe that in order to be what you consider the great, you have to make people around you better. And Stephen Curry has done that. Think about it. Guys that come play with the Warriors, they be bums on other teams, but when they come play with Stephen Curry, they be like super like dang where they come from. But when you go join LeBron, you still a bum to me because he doesn't make you better. I'm sorry. So
Okay. Wait, I'm still here. My bad. I'm still here, Hope. First of all, get them likes up. You niggas get these likes up. You understand what I'm saying? Get them likes up as y'all watching the show. You know what I'm saying? Got Mrs. Hope, uh, former basketball player, 4-time state champion, because she got on my ass about that. Uh, 4-time state champion, former college basketball player as well. She's breaking down the Steph Curry, LeBron James debate. You guys in the chat box, you know what I'm saying, continuously, support her and continuously, you know what I'm saying, like the page and like the video. Like I said, we're going to bring people in to give their opinions as well. Now, Hope, I have to
yes.
ask you this question. Why do you feel like a lot of people who are not LeBron James fanatics, do you consider yourself a LeBron James hater?
I'm not a hater, but I'm not a fan. And the reason I'm not a fan of LeBron is because of his groupies. Like they think he do no wrong. Absolutely no wrong. And so when I look at following a basketball player like Stephen Curry, it's a lot of things I like about Steph. Number one, he's a family man. He's a Christian. He's a great basketball player, but he's just a fun looking guy to be around. I look at LeBron, he always looking mad. He doesn't he doesn't give me that energy that Steph gives me. And so I'm like, I can't be I'm not a fan of his, and I probably would never be a fan of his, but everybody think I'm a hater because I don't like him. But just because I don't like a man don't mean I'm a hater. It just simply means that there's other people that's better than him than I think.
Okay. 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 No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I have to just say this about Steph Curry. Like, so Steph is 35 and LeBron's 38 right now. They both have 4 championships each. LeBron James is the leading scorer of all time. Um, he kills it on the stat sheet. Steph Curry, his statistics, of course, doesn't measure up to LeBron James's. But let me ask you this question: when you look at both resumes, where do you see what do you think has to happen for Steph Curry to surpass LeBron? Because LeBron's been in the league for 20 years already. This is like his year, I think 13 or 14 season.
15.
Oh, I'm sorry, 15th season. What does Steph Curry have to do? Do you see a championship in his down the line, or what do you think he has to do to somewhat surpass LeBron?
It would have to be win another championship, maybe two more, become Finals MVP, um, even surpass him. I don't believe, honestly, I'm never going to discredit LeBron because he's done amazing things, but I don't believe Stephen Curry would ever surpass him as where I want him to be, meaning he would never surpass him as an all-time leading scorer. I would love for Steph to, but he just not gonna do it. But yes, it has to be two more titles, Finals MVP, um, be the main guy on his team, which he probably is already. But yeah, and LeBron can't win no more.
Okay. Okay. Well, um, do you have any other things you want to add on before we start letting people in? Or do you have any comments you would like to answer before we let people in?
You just let people in right now. I'm ready to talk.
Okay, she ready to cook. Okay, Hope is ready to cook. Okay, so we're gonna let y'all in, man, into the chat. Um, let y'all come in here and cook. If you guys agree with Hope? LeBron James is better than Steph. Or do y'all think Steph is better than LeBron? Also, hit that Cash App for Hope. You know what I'm saying? Hope Davidson 07. Y'all can see right there. Send y'all love. Like I said, for this content, this is Member Appreciation Day, where you guys do have a membership. Y'all can go ahead and send y'all love in. We got Bruce in the building. Bruce, my brother, was good.
What's up, DJ? Hello, Hope. How are you doing?
What's up, Bruce?
Yeah, finally, BJ, you have a good-looking person on the
See, I told you, Hope.
on screen. Anyway, you just contradicted. I'm sorry to say that, but you contradicted yourself at the end. You said Steph Curry is your GOAT, and you said he's not gonna surpass LeBron. So, I
He's
mean,
not
if
gonna
he's your GOAT,
surpass. He's not gonna surpass him as all-time leading scorer, but I believe he can surpass him in other ways.
okay. Like what?
Like I said, he can win at least 2 more titles, 2 more MVPs, Finals MVP. Um,
Oh, okay. To me, wow, it's very hard to say. I mean, to me, in my personal opinion, I think if I want to watch a basketball game, I rather watch Steph Curry than LeBron James. If I if I want to introduce people to basketball, I want to, I want, I will introduce um, Steph Curry more than LeBron James. Um, but a lot of people will say that LeBron is better because he does more than Steph Curry. Like better defender, better rebounder. Because earlier you were saying that Steph Curry does more than him. I think shooting and handles and free throws. I think that's valid. I'm not a LeBron James fan, but I think LeBron does more. But Steph Curry is like my second favorite player or third. But
so who is your favorite player?
of all time,
Yes.
it's Michael Jordan. But Steph Curry is like it's tied with Kawhi. So I don't need to see LeBron James. If LeBron James retired today, I would not miss him. I would like, okay, man. Yeah. But if Steph Curry leaves, I would not. I would know I would miss him. I would go on YouTube the same day and start watching his highlights.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
can dig that though, Bruce. I can really dig that. Um, but what do you think Curry has to do to surpass LeBron?
uh if he won last year with that team, the way that the team was struggling, I think he would have passed them because for a lot of people, he already passed them. But if he won last year with that team, he would have convinced a lot more people. Like if he wins the next coming upcoming year, because nobody is giving Golden State a chance. They're saying that they're too small and whatever. If he wins the next 2 years, because already everybody picking Denver. So if he wins again, I cannot agree with you. If he wins again, because I have never seen a player like LeBron James chance so many. This guy has been playing for like 500 teammates. I don't think Steph Curry would play with that much teammates and always complaining there's not enough players. I've not heard Steph Curry say that in the middle of season as for training. But if he wins for that, like the upcoming season, I think he's surpassed him.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
Yeah.
I
So
see one. I see one guy says, "Do Hope really believe Curry is better than LeBron?" I really do believe he is, and I'm not just saying that because he's my favorite player. it's a lot of things that goes with basketball. It ain't just about what that one guy can do. It's a lot of things. And I think LeBron, the only reason LeBron is considered a great is because he runs over people just to get a basket. And if he doesn't get the foul call, he cries. Like, come on, you're a superstar supposedly. Don't cry. I didn't ever see Kobe. I don't see Stephen Curry cry if he don't get a call. LeBron literally throws tantrums.
That's one superstar who does not get the whistle is Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry does not.
He gets hit a lot. I'm watching him like, they're not calling that? But LeBron James has the benefits of a great PR team. He has a great PR team. And he has different journalists, quote unquote, in the media who's always doing his biting, or former players. He has Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, all different players everywhere, who does his biting. And he has a friend who's like the agent, the agent of most of the players in the NBA. Of course. He has a good PR team. So good marketing.
Honestly, I'm going to say this. If we go back and look at LeBron James' resume, he would even have the championships that he had if it wasn't for Dwayne Wade. He had to go to Miami to learn how to win. The bubble championship, that didn't count. So we want to be real. LeBron really doesn't have any rings. Because the 2016 where they beat us, Stephen Curry team, because Draymond got suspended. And if Draymond didn't get suspended, the Warriors would have beat them. LeBron technically would have no rings right now. So would he still be the GOAT?
I mean, I don't think he's the GOAT. I don't even think he's even top 10, in my opinion. People are going to say I'm crazy.
No, Bruce, you're right.
He's not in my top 10. Sorry. He's not in my top 10. Nah. He's not in my top 10. So if you meet LeBron James tomorrow, you're not going to ask for his autograph or picture?
I probably wouldn't. Now, if I see Stephen Curry tomorrow, I probably would.
Okay. I mean,
unless I'm going to get paid.
I'm not someone who asks for celebrities' autographs because I don't want you to do something if I support you and I cannot support you anymore because I feel terrible. Like if I see Stephen Curry, I'm not going to rush. Like, just like, okay, whatever. If I get a chance, he talks to me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to rush and ask for your autograph or picture. That's not me.
So you're not a groupie. That's basically.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not. Tune in sports, yes. LeBron James is not in my top 10. I've said it before on this podcast. my first day on this podcast, I've said it, and somebody was pissed at me.
It's your top 10. You ain't gotta. Hey, it's up to you. There ain't nobody else's top 10.
Yeah, they can ask BJ. I said it, and the guy never came back to the podcast because I said LeBron James is not in my top
10. Facts.
Go ahead.
Salute, Freddie. Salute.
Slow, gang. Hey, y'all cooking tonight, man. Y'all cooking tonight. Hey, let me just get like a little insight on what y'all because I've been known to have this debate with many people about Steph versus LeBron. Now I ain't gonna discredit LeBron's success. I got him top 10. He like number 9 or number 10. But man, look, compared to Steph Curry, who I feel like Steph Curry, son didn't leave his team. He stayed with the foundation, worked on his flaws, and because he came in like he had bad ankles. He had the report Like even Steve Kerr was like judging him. But this man that changed the game. Like he literally changed the game. You don't see nobody centers that used to be like 20 years ago. It's almost extinct. You got to be able to be a stretch four or shoot the three, even as a center. So, and then can't nobody do it as best as the originator himself. So I'm looking at it like this. Steph Curry got 4, LeBron got 4, but it's how you got it. It took LeBron about 18 years to get 4. It took Steph literally 8. Well, within 8 years he got 4 rings. And he ain't had to that KD shit, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like that, but I mean it is what it is, because LeBron started the shit. So I mean, that's how you look at it. And like I said, I like his game. I like Steph's game. And he a good player to play with. And you see how LeBron, you don't play right with LeBron, you get traded. You don't play right with Steph. Other than this Jordan Poole incident, he kind of bring out the best in a lot of people. Almost as much as LeBron can. So that's how I look at it. But that's it, guy.
So who's your favorite player?
Who's my favorite player?
Yeah.
You know my favorite player is Jimmy Butler.
Okay. Okay. I asked because I saw a picture of Triple H.
Oh yeah, that's my nigga.
Okay. Jimmy Butler.
So let me ask y'all this. If you took Stephen Curry off the Warriors and put LeBron there with the same team that Stephen Curry had last year, do you think they could have won a title with LeBron?
No, they're gonna get traded.
Yeah, most of them guys gonna get traded. Hey, Bruce ain't lying. Shoot, this man known to do this. You got one good time to mess up, you gone. Hell, even the coaches. David Blatt, Frank Vogel. He tried to get Expulsion fired.
I think Hope made a good point about how she says, Steph kind of empowers his teammates more. And also, people got to remember, Steph, he's had Steve Kerr and Mark Jackson. That's it. He hasn't had a recycle of coaches in and out. I don't know if Hope can expound on that some more.
Like I was telling BJ yesterday, I was like, when it comes to coaches, you have certain guys that are just strictly defense, and that's what Mark Jackson taught the Warriors, is straight defense. And so when Steve Kerr got there, it was more offense. So they put it together, and that's how they were successful these last few years. But when you put LeBron in those places, LeBron ain't trying to play no defense. He barely want to be on offensive end.
LeBron ain't played defense since he was in Miami. That was almost 10 years ago.
But he didn't play defense then.
He played a little bit better defense back then than he did now. But like I ain't even trying to use the ace because it was before he turned 30. So he was actually playing defense, like in a sense. He was playing help defense.
Mm.
And you can say Steph Curry, he don't. I mean, he tried though. Yeah, he tried, but he's small though. LeBron is he a small forward. He's supposed to be playing defense.
Yeah. So who has a better chance to win next year, the Lakers or the Warriors?
The Warriors.
Yeah, the Lakers got lucky. I ain't finna give that credit them niggas.
I mean,
referees ain't finna help these niggas no more.
The Lakers make some moves.
Stephen Curry has never been swept, unlike LeBron James.
Facts. LeBron been swept in 3 different decades.
I mean, when you look at the Warriors roster, they need to make some moves.
Who, the Warriors?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like they're gonna make some moves though. It's still early right now. But the Lakers, they was planning on getting Kyrie. all that sweet. They won the free agency. That was just sugarcoating. They still hurt. They didn't get what they wanted. They wanted Kyrie. That's who they wanted, and they didn't get him.
Mm. So can Curry win again, or can
Yeah.
LeBron?
He got a great chance to win
Who
again.
has a better chance to win another championship? Curry or
Steph.
LeBron?
Steph.
Steph.
Hey, we got 15 people in here. We should have over 15 likes. Y'all get them likes up as y'all
Let's get
enter
the
in.
lights on.
We got my girl Hope in the building, former female hooper, man. Let's bring him to my co-host, man, the man of the hour, man, who gets it done. For me, my right hand guy. We give my boy Rick in the building, man, and we gonna get Josh in.
Salute, Rick.
Rick, what's up, boy?
What's
What's
up,
going
Rick?
on, B Jizzle? What up, Hope? What up, y'all? What up to the
Salute, guy.
Full
Salute.
Up Basketball Podcast
At
panel
his
and
best.
family in the chat? What's
At his
happening?
best. BJ and them cooking tonight.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Hope. So let me get straight into it. All right.
I already know where
Uh,
you going with this.
First of all, I didn't know that you won fourth state champion. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? I'd like to know more about that.
Ain't she won 4?
Yes, I did.
Salute.
I started playing I started playing varsity my 8th grade year, and that was the first one we won that year. I won my 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Lost my senior year. So, of course, I was doing my thing out there.
Where can I see videos
I'm
of
finna say
these?
for the win
I
4
was
straight, you
gonna
got
ask,
to.
so do you got videos on YouTube or?
Back then, my coaches they didn't do all that, but
Okay.
There's not
That's
even
crazy.
VHS tapes. No, no.
She went
what
back
he
to back
said,
to back. I
what
went
he
back to back. I went back to back in state. That was only one time though. She did it
Wild.
twice. She did it 4 times in a row. That's unheard of.
Yo, man. Yo, Bruce about to
Wild.
say Polaroid next.
what?
Hey, hold on. You from Deshler?
Yes, I'm from
Oh, I'm from
Alabama.
Florence. I'm from Florence.
Oh my God,
Oh God,
All right.
you close.
So,
Alabama.
so
Yes.
Hope. All right. So let's.
Oh,
I'm
that's why
about
you
to-
like Steph Curry. Hope Davidson. Steph Curry went to Davidson. Okay.
I
Oh.
own Stephen Curry.
And this around the same time
Okay.
he was going there.
Allegedly, I'm just saying.
Okay. Hope. Now, I do want to ask you this, right? And big salutes to you. Like I said, 4 state championships, no small feat. So I want to get that out the way. Now, back to the NBA. I want to hear, right? I want to hear like a negative about Steph.
Oh,
What do you not like about what do you not like about him? Right?
I don't like the way he doesn't play defense because I played defense in school. That was my specialty. Like my thing was I wanted to lock down the best player on the other team, and I'm gonna get my buckets. But that's the only
Okay.
thing I see negative about him. Yeah, he tries, but I would like to see a little bit more because I believe if you're gonna be the best player, you got to be an all-around player.
Got you. And I can respect that. Now, I wanna ask you this. When it comes to LeBron James and Steph, now obviously I know you know the game, I know you watch the game, but I think everybody on this chat, whether you hate LeBron, love LeBron, hate Steph, love Steph, we already know that LeBron is highly decorated, right? Now everybody knows I'm not a LeBron fan. I've even said it plenty of times on this channel. I have a love-hate relationship with him. But at the end of the day, I still respect the man's game just like I respect Steph's game. So with that being said, now you did mention earlier in the show, probably like about 10 minutes ago, you were like, basically, if you were to take, I guess it was something about D Wade or he had to go to Miami, like take those players away from him the Miami years. And of course, we already know his history. He went to different teams, had super teams, blah, blah, blah. Now, what would you say if you took away Kevin Durant against the Warrior teams?
I can say a lot because Stephen Curry proved in 2015 he didn't have Kevin Durant. he proved last year in 22 he didn't have Kevin Durant.
But what happened when they didn't have Kevin Durant before he got there and they were up 3-1?
Draymond.
It was Draymond. Okay.
We didn't have Draymond. We had the momentum, but when Draymond got suspended, it's like we lost the momentum. Yeah, we had 7 games, whatever, but I mean, it is what it is.
I got you. So basically, the tide of the game, the battle of the conferences, and all that good stuff, it came down to Draymond.
Yes, I do believe it did. I'm not putting it on
And
Stephen Curry.
Draymond,
I wouldn't say this. Stephen Curry wasn't shooting like we know he can shoot, but again, we were up 3-1. Then Draymond got suspended. So
okay, because the point, and I feel you. The point that I'm making is that before KD came, just like before LeBron went to go meet up with Wade and Bosh in Miami, it looked like it was a battle between Cleveland and the Warriors. Like it wasn't an easy feat. And of course, we talking about a LeBron that was obviously a better shell of himself because obviously he still plays well. He's later in his years, so he's an exception to see at 20 years. But back then, I think we all can agree the brother was on some steroids or something. Like the brother's supercharged, and so obviously he got his dub for Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Big deal for him. But KD came. And so the reason why I came back on that is because it's like, yeah, if LeBron didn't go to Miami, he didn't hook up with Wade and Bosh and the rest of them boys, maybe we would be having a different conversation. But I dare do question how would it look if KD never came to the Warriors? Because here's the thing. Also, Curry, played against them boys, in OKC. Now, here's the thing. I think, KD and them just lost that one flat out. They got their bus kicked.
They got outplayed.
But it's like I don't see something like when I watch Curry over the length of his career, I seen him grow into an overall matured ball player. Like, matter of fact, I was telling BJ this probably about a month or two ago. I said, man, in the finals when he played against the Celtics, I said, man, do you realize how stoic and how calm Curry plays compared to when he used to play against, when he played against the Raptors and against Kawhi, when he played against LeBron back in the day, he'd make them stupid passes and like he'll be moving too fast. And I'm like, now it's like he'll literally slow down the game. It's like he's learning as he's growing. And BJ said he noticed that. And so my thing is, we rewind time, you don't get the Curry that you have today. You still got the Curry, which is still a good Curry back then. And then you take away KD, but then you have that supercharged LeBron. I'm just saying, and this is just an opinion, I don't know if they went in back-to-backs like that with that type of LeBron. It could be a different story. But you feel that they'll still get beat, like it'll be an easy beat down, or will it be a battle? Like, what you think if it wasn't no KD?
It'll be a battle, but I still think the Warriors will win.
Okay, and that's fair. That's fair. All right. Okay. All right, B Jizzle.
Thank you, Rick.
No problem.
And let's let Josh off.
What's good, everybody? Can y'all hear me?
What's up? Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Good evening.
I actually agree with you because me personally, I don't like LeBron because the way he just cries too damn much for me, and I just don't respect how he just running from people, just to join people and have them help him when he can't do it himself. And that's why I always said he will never be better than Jordan.
Is that the only thing that makes you dislike LeBron?
Pretty much.
So what you like about Stephen Curry?
That boy can shoot. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'll be in my backyard hoping I can make them shots he makes. That nigga shoot. Every time he playing against the Clippers, I'm like, don't this motherfucker miss?
I'm looking at one comment that says, "I truly believe Hope don't believe Curry is better." I do believe Stephen Curry is better. And it's just not because he's my favorite. I just honestly just believe that he's better. His skills is better. He's just a better all-around player to me.
Wait, Hope, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You said LeBron doesn't play defense, correct?
I did.
Does Curry play defense?
I said he tries.
He tries.
But at least he tries.
But LeBron's made like all defensive teams. Curry never made one. So LeBron clearly edges him on the defensive. Come on, Rick.
I was being nice.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, me personally, I don't think Curry's better than LeBron. I think LeBron is a better scorer, better rebounder, better facilitator, better slasher, better post
Are you a
player.
LeBron fan?
No, I'm just speaking facts.
Oh.
No, these are facts, but you know he's a 76ers fan.
Yeah, I'm just a neutral. I'm just a neutral man. But yeah, I think the only thing Curry does better is he shoots better and he has better handles.
So, Andre, if you could have one of those players this year on your team, who are you picking?
Of course, I'm gonna pick Curry because Curry's much younger.
Okay, in their prime, who are you picking?
In their prime, of course, I'm going for LeBron.
Okay. I know Embiid would be traded. But
wait, why would you take Curry in his prime over LeBron?
Because if I want my players to stay on the team, I'm picking Curry.
Okay.
So Bruce, you basically saying that every time LeBron joins a team, he gets all of them traded.
Yes.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Every team. Every team, man. If the guy, you cannot fail with LeBron. As soon as you fail or you struggle, you can already, if you're renting an apartment, ask for, go to the manager of the apartment and like, hey, I'm about to leave, or when am I gonna get my deposit back? Because you're gonna get traded. And when you play with LeBron, it's always somebody else's fault, right? It's always somebody else. His failures are always caused by the other players, the team.
I think that's an attribute can go for Curry too. That Curry's more impactful. I think he's better. He's a better leader. And I know people might, squander, but I think he's a better leader. And I think as far as the overall basketball play, I think what Hope's trying to say is, I've always said this about LeBron. LeBron James is a basketball player, is an athlete who happens to play basketball, but he doesn't really have any go-to moves. His shot is pretty suspect. He's a terrible free throw shooter, very average. His athletic gifts has gotten farther for him more so than his actual skill level, and that makes me look at him, Steph Curry, as a better basketball player. He has a better actual basketball game. Yeah, LeBron James is bigger, stronger, faster, jump higher, better rebounder because he's 6'8" to look Steph Curry 6'3". His vision is, part of also is, passing as well. But Steph is a pretty damn good passer himself. But as far as the overall skill sets and the overall game, I can agree to say Steph Curry's an actual better basketball player when you use the eye test. And I say this all the time. when you talk about basketball and actually trying to, see who's better, you gotta look at the eye test because it's just like the draft. No, you just don't go by stats on a piece of paper and say this person averaged 28 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and say I'm gonna pick him up. No, you got to actually go watch him play. So it's as important as the stats are. The eye test means a very much lot when it comes to basketball. That's what I will say. But LeBron James, you can't deny what his accomplishments, his accolades. But I think what Steph Curry has done has been more impressive for what he's been giving and his height, his lack of athletic ability. I think it's more impressive what he's done with his gifts than what LeBron James has done with his.
Everybody's gonna say LeBron is better because they're gonna look at the stats. That's why LeBron, for the most part in his career, has been focused on stats. You know, and that's why he ended up being the the person who scored the most points, and nobody cares about it.
But he's not impactful to the game to me. He doesn't impact the game like Stephen Curry does. All right, we got about 5 more minutes left. I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
All right.
Who's the best?
5
What's the
more
question?
minutes.
As y'all
That's
come in here,
it.
hit the like button.
We don't have any more materials to kill LeBron James. That's it. 5 more minutes.
Nah, she just talking. We got time, but go ahead and ask your question, Hope.
All right. Right now in NBA, who do you think is the best player in the NBA right now between Steph and LeBron? Right now.
Oh, that's
Uh,
easy. That's tough. Easy. That's easy. That's
Yeah,
easy.
that's
I'm gonna say
Because
Curry because he just won one recently, not too long ago, and he's still cooking. I mean, he got beat by LeBron and them, but I think that was more of a matchup thing. But man,
LeBron is not even top 20. I don't know
Bruce
why.
is still playing on that.
I mean, LeBron is not even top 20. I don't know.
you know, I
He
mean,
cannot be
I'm
the
gonna
best, but he's not even top 20. So
go with that Curry for right now.
So if Stephen Curry wins the title this year, would he become the greatest? Would you
Of
I
put him
all
in?
believe
time,
Would you
or LeBron?
if Stephen Curry wins the title this year? Would you put him in the top 10 with on the list with Michael Jordan?
he's already on
Be-
my top.
We,
He's
we
on
got
my top 10 over LeBron James.
yeah, we when you say the greatest, you don't finish it. It's like the greatest of all time because we already know
yeah,
what I'm about to
like
say.
Steph Curry
Jordan,
I
man.
know you're gonna say he's not.
Steph Curry is the greatest light skin basketball player of all time.
right, he's the greatest light skin of all time.
oh, you be wild.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying? Like I'm proud of Curry. We're gonna chill with the greatest of all time. We're gonna chill with that
I'm,
one.
but
He
what
might
I'm
be
saying,
go ahead, Hope.
what I'm saying is, I don't mean like greatest of all time. I'm like when they do like the top 10, they said he was missing the Finals MVP, so they couldn't put him in the top 10. So when he won
Oh,
Finals MVP, could you put him in your top 10 along with Michael Jordan, Magic, Kareem, all them guys? If he win another title,
He's already on my top 10.
so who you kick off, Bruce?
LeBron.
like we didn't see that one. LeBron.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. Bruce, why do you have LeBron or Curry top 10? And why would you kick LeBron off your top 10?
LeBron. If I think LeBron has killed basketball a little bit. Like, I understand people want to do business and to take care of their lives after basketball, but more young people are only care about business when they get into the league than basketball. And I think LeBron is not authentic, is not organic, right? He always has a plan. There's always an agenda, everything that he's doing. I just want to watch basketball. I don't need to know all your plans. And I don't need to see like every season, like 3 different teammates going. It's like a revolving door playing with this guy. I just want to watch basketball. I don't know. I don't need to know about Rich Paul, Adele, whatever. So,
LeBron is a football player playing basketball. That's how I look at him.
When was the last time I saw LeBron put the ball between his legs or whatever, do something or crossover? I mean, I haven't seen that in a long time. All he does is
windmill dunk
or rush to the rim, and that's basketball. And I've never seen a player wants to be. He wants people to call him daddy on the court. Always trying to beat his chest, whatever. Come on, man. I don't need to see that. So he's not in my top 10. And I think Larry Bird is better than him. I think Curry is better than him. I think Michael Jordan is better than him. Kobe is better than him. And people always trying to put LeBron over Kobe Bryant. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So Olajuwon is better than him. Man.
Hey, Bruce ain't speaking number five.
What can somebody learn from LeBron game besides pushing people, going to the rim, and shooting those deep threes, trying to be Steph Curry?
And stacking the deck.
Isn't Kobe 5-1 in the finals too?
I think that's what people can say is LeBron and taking the competition out of basketball. What you seeing now, I mean, and he is great, but what you guys are seeing now with the super teams is because of LeBron. Now, people may say super teams were before LeBron. Yes, they were, but the power and control that he's been able to navigate, and this what goes back to players saying they control their own destiny. That's what they give LeBron credit for. All that means is that I can go wherever I want and try to create and play with, all the stars. That's what it comes down to.
And I think it's because of LeBron that those players take basketball for granted. Like Ben Simmons, like Ja Morant. They're getting so much money, and they're not focused on basketball, not focused on winning. They just want to play around. They want the status to be a basketball player, but they
lackadaisical. They lackadaisical. That's what it is.
So I'm not saying everything is on LeBron. I think LeBron is a great player, but he's not top 10.
I can't argue with that.
Yo, Andre, when you gonna say something?
Yeah, you sitting there mighty quiet.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to say.
Andre, look, he a peaceful type, but I know I feel his spirit.
Yeah, he want to say something. Go ahead, Andre.
Go ahead, the floor is yours.
I mean, with Bruce saying that LeBron can't be top 10, that's what I'm saying. Because I mean, I'm not a LeBron fan, but I mean, if you look at his body of work, you know what I'm saying, look at his production. I mean, you can't deny that he's top 10. Now he's not the GOAT, but you can't deny that he's top 10.
He's not the goat, he's not the chicken, he's not the beef, nothing, bro.
Pig.
He's not the beef.
Shoot, ain't none of that.
Come on, man. He's been stat padding. Because of stat padding, is the GOAT?
Wait, name 10 players better than him all time.
Oh, okay. We want to do this again.
Hey, hold on. My bad. Is somebody sleeping?
I don't think so.
I could have sworn I heard somebody like heavy breathing.
Like snoring or something.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that too.
Right there.
Somebody's doing it again. So
Somebody, hold on. Josh. I think it might be Josh, huh?
I'm probably asleep.
Yeah.
Man,
All
let
right.
that man get some rest, man. He work hard.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a
My bad,
long
I'm
day,
trying-
Josh.
Yeah. Go. My bad, Bruce. Go ahead.
I think Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Curry. So that's like 7.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Bird. That's 8.
Mm-hmm.
Who else am I missing? Um,
Hakeem.
Hakeem. Yep, that's 9. And number 10. Ooh, I'm not picking Bill Russell. There are only 12 teams. Come on, I'm not picking. I'm not picking.
That's a good top 10.
Um, I said Tim Duncan already. I said Larry. Will Chamberlain.
Yo, Bruce,
That
so
ain't bad.
you picking Wilt over LeBron?
Yes.
I mean, he was a walking, little stat sheet himself. I think we still trying to break his records, but okay.
Okay. Okay. If not Will, who?
No, I was just saying, like you said, Wilt last. I'm like, you can't even put LeBron at 10?
No, LeBron is not 10, man. In my opinion, he's not 10. Hey, I used to say he's top 25. Okay, so
But Bruce, Will Chamberlain was stat padded too. So why is he top 10?
why is he top 10? He was not doing the stat pad. The stat padding of LeBron is on steroids, man. Come on, man.
Will Chamberlain's averaging 50. Is that not stat padded?
Averaging 50 is stat padding. If he's the only
He just
guy,
strong against. He just strong against his peers. That's what it is. He more
they
elite
give him the
against his
ball.
peers.
But LeBron's not more elite against his peers.
I mean, when he's stacking the deck, yeah.
Okay, Will Chamberlain joined the Sixers that had 3 Hall of Famers. Is that not stacking the deck?
What 3 yellow first?
Chet, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer, Chet Walker.
Okay, I don't know. I know Al Green, but I don't know Al Green. So. But I mean, who Will Chamberlain was playing against Stack Boston Celtics. He was playing super teams.
I agree, but he faced the Knicks and he had a super team too. So what was the excuse?
Who
Will Chamberlain,
was on the
Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Gail Goodrich,
Okay.
and he lost.
Okay, did he lose more than LeBron?
Yeah, he's 2-4 in the finals.
Up what? 2 and 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that's two less losses.
Come on, Bruce. You
And
can't.
all
Come
thing,
on, Bruce. You
and,
can't
and
get.
we don't know.
Come
We
on.
don't know. We don't
Come on,
know.
Bruce.
But with Chamberlain, probably ain't never had no 2011 meltdown either.
Wait, what? Say that again.
We don't know. But he ain't never had no 2011 meltdown. That meltdown
Hey,
pretty much
Will
dropped
Chamberlain
LeBron
averaged
on
12. He averaged 12 points in the finals. Come again.
12 points
Yeah, 1973
against the Nets.
against the Knicks. He averaged 12 points in the finals.
Okay. What's the average of LeBron against the Mavericks?
Against the
I know he
Mavericks,
dropped. He dropped
averaged
8 points one
17.
game,
Yeah, he averaged 17 that series.
but he only had 8 one game. That was horrible.
Yeah, but his
Against
average was
a
17.
smaller, less known player, like a small defender, JJ Barrera.
Yeah, he did get cooked. I'm not making excuses for that. But there's no way Will Chamberlain's over LeBron. That's what I'm saying.
You act like it's a distance. You act like it ain't no possible way
Okay,
to Will Chamberlain over
if
LeBron.
you don't want me to say Will Chamberlain, I'll take Moses Malone then.
Moses Malone. He stacked the deck too.
Come on, man.
Bruce, that's what you told me the last time. You said that was a super team. Now he
See,
didn't stack the deck.
you hate all your Sixers legends. Right?
Nah, I'm just being real. And I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna let somebody else go.
You hate all your Sixers legends.
Nah,
You're gonna hate.
I love Dr. J. I love
Embiid too.
I love Allen Iverson, but I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let somebody else go. Me personally, I don't put Steph Curry in my top 10 because he doesn't have a decade of dominance. That's my only reason why I don't have him in my top 10.
When did he get to the league?
2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
LeBron had a decade of dominance.
Damn, that's a good point.
Bruce,
if you think about it,
he never did.
Shit, look at 2010. You got Kobe won 2010. You had Dirk. You had Tim Duncan. You had Stephen Awards. You had Kawhi. You had like 5 people who won championships in the LeBron era. Like,
I mean, it's I guess it's how you look at it, because I see what he's saying as far as a decade of dominance, because even though he didn't win all his championships, he was always in the finals for 10 years.
Right.
Just like Steph Curry.
But Steph Curry hasn't gotten to a decade yet. He's still on pace to.
Who had better teammates, Steph Curry or LeBron?
Obviously.
Who helped LeBron dominance? All those teammates.
If Steph Curry didn't stack the deck, LeBron would be like number 1 on the mountaintop. So.
Because LeBron had a stacked team too.
Yeah, we gotta put that in perspective.
I get what Andre's saying.
I get what Andre's saying, because that's like, with Kevin Durant, he offset LeBron, but also, like I said earlier, like LeBron is the reason why all these super teams. It's because of him. He's been the poster boy of it. Now Kevin Durant took it to another level, but LeBron James has been the poster boy of getting these super teams. So that's why I don't give him much sympathy when he loses. He gets a taste of his own medicine, because he don't want to create the monster.
And he lose more than he win with when he stacked the deck. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Well, LeBron is not in my top 10. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5.
I don't agree with that shit. Bruce, I don't agree with that.
Bruce
I don't agree with that, Bruce. I would say he's top 10. I hear what you're saying, but I don't. I mean, because Bruce, that's hard though to not put him in the top 10. That's like so hard.
Yeah, okay.
Bruce said, nah.
When LeBron lives in the NBA, man, I would forget him like easy.
Hell, it's cold, man.
There's nothing about LeBron I'm gonna miss.
All right, Bruce. So I already know, man. You know the game, man. You've been watching it for a long time. I mean, what did you think about LeBron back in the Cleveland Cavalier days when he played against some Spurs in the finals? When he took that team against the Spurs, like, what did you think about him back then?
He couldn't shoot, and I think when he was playing against the Spurs, I think he thought that he was gonna win, and when the Spurs started to like let him shoot, he was afraid. He was like afraid to shoot, and that's why he was hitting all those bricks. There was a lot of houses being built in that finals, man, in Cleveland.
Wait, the first one?
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't have a jump shot the first one. Yeah.
The thing is, he saw his friend Dwayne Wade win, and I think he thought that, okay, this year is my turn. I'm gonna win too. So I was a LeBron super fan. Okay, I was a LeBron super fan. Okay, and then I saw the light. Jesus came to my life, and I'm like, yes. Okay,
You say you seen the light.
All right, so now I think I've said this before too on the show. The favorite thing I like about LeBron, because I have a love-hate relationship with him. I like to stay neutral. One thing I love about him is the 2 finals that he lost. That was the 2007 against the Spurs, and that was when Kyrie and Kevin Love went down. I think that was 18. And
No, that was
No, that was
15.
15. Yeah.
15
That was,
when they
that
went
was
down.
17.
Come
Thank
on,
you, thank you.
Bruce. Come on now, Rick.
So hey, look, I don't work long hours, man. That's why y'all here. That's why I don't mind being corrected. At least I was close. I was 3 years off. Now, what I was about to say was what I liked about those two versions of LeBron is that he played so hard. Like I knew he wasn't gonna beat the Spurs, not back deep. There wasn't no chance. I called it. I said he about to get swept. It wasn't fair. I said, well, man, this dude is playing at the like I test as BJ say, this dude is playing with what he has and he doing what he can. And I think at our very core, people who really love the game, even when you don't win everything, just like Charles Barkley, we still respect him because we
I don't.
know dude was balling. Why don't you respect for his off the court antics or on the court?
Off the court.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak purely just the game of basketball, right? Charles Barkley, the round mound of rebounds was no joke. That brother was no joke. He never won, just like T Mac never won, just like AI never won. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go talk to their opponents, like Kobe and the rest of them boys, they ain't gonna talk trash about them because they knew they were the deal. They was the business. And so I believe what happened was over time, and this is why I'm in the middle ground with LeBron, is that you will see those spurts of him. You'll see him go all out, win or lose, but then it's like he'll just take the easier route. And I think people who've been watching the game for a minute, at least 20 years plus, we just really respect when you go out there and give it all you got. Because, we're not super people. Like, we're just regular people. So when you see a dude go play their butt off, they go hard, there's a sense of respect there. But I think what happened to LeBron was you had that respect, you praising him, you doing all this, and then all of a sudden, we already know what happens. Then you go to Miami. And then, now remember, BJ, and like I said, you can always hit me when I'm wrong like y'all just did with the years. Remember what I told you, BJ? I didn't care about Kevin Durant going to the Warriors as long as he won. Because I already knew if he goes over there, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. You better win every championship. And it could be an argument. If he never got hurt, he probably would have got 3. But my point is this. When you take the easy route like LeBron did, and you don't go in and you do go out there and say, I'm going to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all that kind of crazy stuff, and you don't do that, then you make a weak move, I think that's why he gets hit so hard. So what I try to do is when I remove how I may feel about somebody off the court or the little antics they do, and I really just look at the player themselves, it's like there's no doubt LeBron got to be in the top 10. He has to be in the top 10 somewhere.
Okay.
I ain't saying my man got to be, better than Jordan. We ain't finna go there. But like Andre was saying, body of work.
Okay. I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna go hard on LeBron now. I didn't want to do this.
Go ahead.
LeBron is a quitter. He's a coward. We need to talk about this.
Facts.
He quit on Cleveland the first go around, right? He was supposed to beat the Celtics, and he quit, and then he joined Miami. He was supposed to beat Orlando Magic, and he hit one stupid shot, and everybody like, oh my God, he was playing Orlando Magic with Turco Lou and Jamil Nelson. Turco Lou and Jamil Nelson, and I think Jamil Nelson was hurt or something, and refer us, whatever, and JJ Redick, right? And LeBron, okay, wasn't he so great against the Pistons? Because everybody said, oh, he beat the Detroit Pistons with Rasheed Wallace and Billups, whatever. And then he went to
How
the
the coach?
finals.
He wasn't even the same coach either. Larry Brown wasn't even the head coach no more.
And he went to the finals, and he didn't play hard. He played. I mean, if you say he was playing hard. He was playing building. He was doing constructions with all those bricks. Was shooting in the finals, and He wet the bed against the Mavericks, against JJ Barea. Nobody's gonna remember that. If you don't follow, nobody's gonna remember JJ Barea. If you watch basketball closely, you're gonna remember JJ Barea. JJ Barea and Dwayne Wade went on Shannon Sharp podcast and said you have no answers for JJ Barea, and you're supposed to be the GOAT, and you don't have an answer for JJ Barea. And the other guy was doing airplanes, and he said he was putting a tattoo. He said he's putting a tattoo of beating you.
Old ass Jason Terry.
After the finals, they went onto you and they were messing with you. Jason Terry.
This ain't no young Jason Terry. It's the old Jason Terry. Like
Jason
year
Kidd.
two before retirement.
Jason Kidd is like Chris Paul age right now, and beating you and guarding you, and you're supposed to be a goal.
Make it short work of this dude, man. Wet the bed in the fourth quarter with 8 points. Only had 8 points, man. You can't make this up.
Bruce, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Don't you think that great players get outplayed sometimes?
That ain't no excuse. That's not an excuse. That man wet the bed, bro.
I'm not making excuses, but I'm just saying great players get outplayed sometimes.
Great players get outplayed by JJ Barea, a JJ Barea status player.
Bro,
how tall is JJ Barea? How tall is JJ Barea? And JJ Barea was guarding you, and you couldn't post JJ Barea.
I think JJ Barea like 5'5",
and he gave up the ball. He did the same thing against Stephen Curry in game 1 when they had the game, and then he passed the ball to J.R. Smith, and then after that he went on the bench and pounded. That's the leadership. Come on, man.
Bruce
and
preaching tonight.
After losing the finals against the Mavericks, everybody's gonna go back to their job. Like, okay, I'm rich. If you poor, if you suck in life, you're gonna go back to your sucky life. And you want me to support that guy?
Bro, we're not saying support him, but we're just saying that with his body of work, there's no way
his body of work of failures,
stacking the deck,
of assembling team, trying to forge a legacy. The legacy was forged. It was not organic. It's not authentic. It's fake.
And so, Bruce, I think we're taking different paths of going to the same point here, because you even admitted at one point you used to be a big fan of LeBron, but it goes back to what I was saying. I think that like people like us who really watch the game, we started losing the love for him because you said it, he took the easy route, and a lot of us that's why Dirk's championship stands so strong with a lot of us, because it's like, yo, he hung in there. Now, here's the thing though. Even though people like me and you will hold Dirk up to this high standard, when it comes to overall body of work, what is the consensus gonna say? Is it LeBron or Dirk?
Okay. Was it LeBron making fun of Dirk being sick one game or something?
He did.
Yep. Sure did.
I mean, I thought the Heat was gonna sweep or gentlemen sweep the Dallas. I underestimated the Mavericks. I'm like, yeah, that's an easy win. Dirk Nowitzki, please. This guy is soft. Everybody calling Dirk soft.
Who was? I'm trying to remember. Okay, back in 2010. Chris Bosh, was that the tallest guy on the Miami Heat?
Udonis Haslam, Chris Bosh.
Nah, I mean like big man. I know Bosh is considered a big man.
Yeah, probably Bosh. He's 6'11".
Okay, so we got Tyson Chandler, Brendan Haywood. Those are already 2 7-footers. Yep. And then you got Corey Brewer at 6'9", Caron Butler at 6'7", 6'8" Brian Cardinal. I mean, I get what you're saying, Bruce. You have bad plays, you have bad games and all that. JJ Barea, that'll irritate anybody.
The second best player was hurt. Butler. He did not even play in the finals.
Yeah, Caron.
No. But what I'm saying is, Dallas wasn't no run over team though.
But Dallas was more skilled than the Miami.
There's no doubt. This is what I'm saying. There's no doubt Miami should have won. I mean, hell, I thought they was gonna win. Like they had the team to do it. But what I'm saying is, I think that it sucks because LeBron is such a superstar in the NBA that we kind of forget like how good the Dallas Mavericks were back then.
Yeah.
But I
I
think
mean,
LeBron is overrated, and
Me too.
And that's fair. I will never argue stuff like that. That's fair if you feel like he's overrated. I mean, hope respectfully, some people may feel the same about Steph, right? Like they may feel like you think he's overrated. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like, yo, my
It's
man,
less
like,
slack. I think it's less slack on Steph just because the man stayed with the team. And like Dirk, he fought it out with the same team, and only had to change one or two coaches. That's it. And
okay.
then
I
like
think this.
you go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You think like what?
No, I'm thinking like that in a sense, like, and I feel like last year that championship that Steph won, that kind of felt like one of the probably the best one of him because he feel like that one kind of got a monkey off his back. Like he can't win without KD, or he can't beat a healthy team or whatnot. Like he was the best man in that whole series last year.
Bro, all those hurt teams he played against the finals, come on, bro.
What hurt
I
teams?
mean,
Hold on. What hurt teams? Because you can say the same thing for LeBron. So what you mean?
The first series they played the Nuggets. Jamal Murray was hurt. Michael Porter Jr. was hurt. You want me to keep going?
Okay, yeah. Cause I'm gonna kind of argue. Go ahead. Yeah.
The second round, Ja got hurt, right?
Yeah.
All right. Third round, the Mavericks didn't
nobody
have.
got hurt.
Nah, listen. The
Ja,
Mavericks didn't have
I'm not even finna count all that because Ja probably was 1 or 2 games, didn't he?
The Mavericks didn't have Tim Hardaway Jr.
Man,
So
get out
that's
of
a
here.
cakewalk right there.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, that's a weak. Man, that's weak. Hey, it'll be different. You say,
Tim Hardaway Jr.
what's
big
the
part
man
of
name
that
that play for
roster.
the Knicks? The one that play for the Knicks now. They be different. You say he was hurt or something. But come on, bro. Tim Hardaway Jr. He was a good player, but come on, bro.
you know what's funny? Last year coming into the playoff, the Celtics were the favorite because they had the best defense. I heard before the finals that the Celtics were gonna destroy the Warriors in 4 or 5.
Facts.
So why are we talking about injuries? Did the Warriors send people to hurt Jamal Murray? Did they say Jamal Murray don't show up? Jamal Murray was clear. Why didn't he play?
But Hope made an excuse why the Warriors lost in 2016.
What you say?
She said Draymond got suspended.
And Steph was hurt too. And Bogut got that best rim protector got hurt in Game 5 also. So it was easy for LeBron and Kyrie to go to the paint. That's common sense.
So Andre, who did they pick against the Warriors in the finals? Who did they pick? Who was your favorite?
Bro, I don't do favorites.
Oh man, come on, man. The Cavs were the favorite to win a championship in the 2016, but in the preseason.
No, that's not true.
That is true. Everybody picked the Cavs to win the finals in the beginning of the season, in the beginning of the 2015-2016 season. The Cavs were the favorite to win the championship.
Bro, that don't mean shit. They picked the Sixers in the preseason to win the chip. They lost in the second round. That don't mean shit.
No, that don't mean shit for the fact that.
I mean, it's the Sixers. You've been losing in the second round. I don't know what's shocking about that.
Yeah, so I'm saying that being picked in the preseason to win a chip, it doesn't hold any weight.
The fact that but you gotta look at like how Hope said. You gotta look at how everything went down. You said Steph played her team. That whole Warriors, that whole 2016 up until Game 5, everything went downhill for the Warriors. All because of the Draymond situation and Bogut getting hurt.
Every year in the NBA, people play hurt teams. If Kawhi and Paul George was not hurt, are we sure the Denver Nuggets would face the Phoenix Suns?
We don't know.
Every year. Like
that's why I kind of don't argue.
Isaiah Thomas' first championship was against a hurt Lakers team. Jordan first championship was James Worthy was hurt. A lot of people was hurt. So every year, team plays against hurt teams. That's the part of the NBA.
Yeah, that's the part of the game. So you can't argue that.
I mean, Sixers plays against her teams and they lose. So,
I mean,
The Sixers lose because they.
Wait, what her team?
what her team? Come on,
Yeah.
man. You ready? I mean, the Toronto Raptors were hurt. You lost.
Wait, who was hurt?
What's the name of that guy? I forgot the name.
Not Piasca.
Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty.
So a rookie is supposed to make the biggest difference in this. Bro, come on, bro.
Really? Really? Okay, now, okay.
Scotty Barnes, come on.
Yeah, okay.
Man,
Well,
yeah.
well, this year you have a nurse on the team. You had a doctor. You did lose, and you have a nurse. You're gonna win.
Bruce. Let's not turn into a Sixers thing. It's a LeBron, Steph Curry thing.
Yeah. You don't want to talk about your pain.
No, I'm not trying to deflect, but the bottom line is, Bruce, you can't say LeBron is not top 10.
I mean,
it's kind of both.
Is top 10 chokers of all time. Top 10 chokers.
Yeah. That's guaranteed. And he in the top 5 for that. He top 5 for that for me. Top 5 chokers.
I mean, look, man.
Damn, man.
It's so. I'm not even. It's cool if LeBron is not in the top 10. I just got to be with Andre on this one, man. When it comes to that body of work, man.
That's
he gotta be in there somewhere.
Stacking the deck and losing. That's the body of work. Stacking the deck and losing.
Is that why y'all think Bron is better than Steph because of his body of work or what he put in?
Yeah, like his individual basketball portfolio.
Yeah. Drinking a lot of juice helps you too. So.
All right. Playtime's over. It's reality check time. Y'all want to go on this injury reserve list? That's what y'all want to do for LeBron?
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead,
That's what y'all want to do. First of all, Bogut went out in Game 3 and never came back. Not Game 5. That's first. Iguodala had a bad back the whole series. That's second. Draymond went out Game 5. That's third. What about when D Rose went out in the over there in playoffs all the time? What about the bubble when Jimmy Butler lost his whole damn team? I mean, are we really going to do this, bro? Because I can make this list. I can make this list for days and days and days.
Keep going.
What about Kawhi Leonard getting hurt all the time?
Hey, LeBron lost Kyrie and Kevin Love. LeBron lost Kyrie.
That's one time.
Yeah, that's my whole point. We can get to that. Kyrie and Love was out, right? That's one championship he might have won. But okay, what about with Bogut and Draymond and fucking Iguodala was crippled? So he would have lost that one. So that's 1-1. So you can't cherry pick the damn conversation.
I ain't finna let him slide with that.
You can't do that. And what about when D-Wade had when he had bad knees, made an easy path for LeBron through the East? What about when Rajon Rondo was up 2-0 with Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade against Isaiah Thomas Jr.? They would have swept the Celtics before LeBron got credit for sweeping those Celtics. So when Rondo broke his hand, the Celtics won 4 straight. Then LeBron swept. Rondo would have swept them bitches in the first place. So people, like, if you're gonna talk about injuries for excuses for LeBron, then we could go through the whole league and do that if that's what you really want to do. But
bro, you just
take the injuries with LeBron, take the injuries without LeBron, and it all evens out. So you can't even go that route.
Bro, what's your point?
Exactly. What's the point? So stop making excuses for LeBron having teammates hurt. Stop doing that.
Wait, who's making excuses?
You just did.
That's what y'all was just doing. That's why I came up here, because y'all started making excuses for
bro, let me ask you a simple question. Is LeBron top 10, yes or no?
LeBron's top 10 in my book. But I'm not the one sitting up here saying he's not top 10. You had that conversation with Bruce. He's not top 5, but he's not top 5. He's in my top 10. Put it back in Bruce. But the whole topic was about Curry and LeBron. I don't even know why y'all still stuck on this. That wasn't even the damn topic. And get this. Y'all failed to realize Curry in his prime. He got years to go. LeBron's in year 20. Curry can end up with 7 rings. He can end up with 5 rings. He can end up with 4 rings. He can end up with 8 rings. He's already at that point of matching rings, and he's only halfway through.
LeBron is eBay, man. Curry is prime. Okay.
And as far as it's now, that's not fair. And this is why I would stand up for LeBron. It's not fair to compare Curry and LeBron right now, because LeBron is older. That's not fair. But if you go back and you want to be fair, then you got to back LeBron's career up to where Curry is. But dead in his prime, LeBron didn't have 4 rings. So like you can't, when you match them up, you got to go even for even. It's like saying, see, Kawhi had 2 rings when he was 27. That was earlier than anybody else ever had 2 rings. But now you can't compare a 40-year-old man versus somebody that's 30. That's not fair. So I'll take up for LeBron for that. But all the injury shit, it killed that.
Steph Curry is 35. He's not 30.
I'm 30. It don't matter. He's in his prime. He's in his prime. It don't matter if he's 35 or 55. He's in his prime.
No,
the point
man,
is, he's got years to go.
No excuses for LeBron, bro. No excuses. This guy has played with the whole Hall of Fame. He played with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. That's man. Come on, man. This guy played with Hall of Fames every year. How many Hall of Famers have been?
I agree with you, bro. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying, when y'all ask the question, who's the better player? You can't say right now because LeBron's at the end of his career. That's not fair to LeBron. But you can't discredit Curry for having 4 rings already because he can still get more. They still building over there.
If LeBron was on Golden State, Klay Thompson is out this summer. He's getting traded this summer.
I didn't hear what you said, Bruce.
I said if LeBron was on Golden State, Klay Thompson would have been traded this summer.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Bruce, I agree with everything you're saying. I just saying I feel like he's a top 10 talent. I'm not saying you're not. I agree with you, bro. He not only does he quit when he's facing adversity, this man goes and calls everybody. He called Kawhi Leonard and Paul George in the same offseason and begged both of them to come to the Lakers. Bro, that shit is unheard of. Nobody does that. You might call one person like Kawhi. He called up PG. And he called up PG because KD didn't come. But the point was he called up one of them. He didn't call up. Like who does that shit, bro? You already got Anthony Davis on the Lakers. You calling up Kawhi and Paul George? Bro, that's a coward.
Damn, Curry is 35. Shit.
He's 35 and in his prime.
He got some more years.
Boy, he look good, man. Brother look good.
Told you he's 35.
That's because Stephen Curry is best shooter. He don't.
30. The guy is 35 and running around and not tired.
Steph can play like that to his 40.
People younger than him already tired. Ask Fox. He said, "Oh man, it's hard to guard Curry." He said that in the postseason because I'm already tired, and this guy is still running.
And Steph Curry,
and that's why we have to give him an excuse for the defense. Sorry.
No, Steph Curry put some weight on too. You can't just bully him no more. Remember how you used to say you can just push him around. You can't just push him around no more. He's actually getting better. It's crazy. You know how you decline as you get older. He's actually getting better. That's why it's like not crazy to say he can have 5-6 championships at the rate he's going.
Yeah. Y'all got. We all know BJ Golden State is going. They finna build something. You know they're not just finna roll over and miss the playoffs and get put out. They're gonna rebuild over there. Now I'm not saying they're gonna win another championship, but the point is,
they gonna win.
If Curry win one more championship, then everybody's gonna be saying what Hope is saying is right. So, but they're not gonna say it because they got the same amount of rings. But let Curry get them 5 rings and everybody be saying what Hope.
The argument's over after that. The argument's over. There's no need to have it.
Yeah.
He already beat the man 3 times in the finals. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just like Kawhi. If Kawhi stays healthy, and especially if he's been healthy this whole time, this man he'd be killing all these conversations in the first place. Stephen A would look stupid. Max Kellerman would look stupid. Kendrick looks stupid. Nick Wright they all look stupid if Kawhi was healthy. But we can't go off ifs. But man, Curry and Kawhi can still pass this man. But we'll wait and see what happens. But
bro, Kawhi can't pass LeBron. Stop it.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Because so if he gets healthy right now, he's got 3 this year. If he wins this year, that's 3 right there.
How old is Kawhi?
I don't know how old he is, but he's the best player on the fucking court, no matter how old he is.
You sound like Hope now.
He's
He the
about to be
best
30,
player on the court.
32.
He the
He's
best player on the court.
32.
But because not only does this man shit on you on one end, he takes you out the game on the other end. Because does he the whole series? Nah. But when he gets pissed off at Ty Lue and he gets pissed off at Nick Nurse and he cussing them motherfuckers out and he says, "Hey, I got this dude for the rest of the series. The shit you talking about over there ain't working no more. I got him. The series over." It's only a
Man,
matter of
how do
time
you know?
when
How
he
do you
does
know
that.
all
Hey,
this? You
hey,
have a
that
lot of
man, hey,
details. How do you know this?
LeBron seen Kawhi checking the game when Kawhi was like 20 years old. LeBron said, "Oh shit," that's what he said.
Yeah, man, they just better keep hope. They better keep praying on Kawhi's downfall. As soon as he gets healthy, make it through the playoffs. That's anybody's ass.
Yeah,
And
we've
I'll
been
be
saying
here
that
with the
for 3
money,
You've been
years.
saying this the
and
last
I'll be here with the money to put it up.
You've been
He
saying this the
gotta,
last
I
3
think
years, bro.
Kawhi
he
32.
gotta
It says
get some new
birthday June
knees.
29th, 1991.
Oh yeah, 90s baby.
Yeah, I've been saying this like 3 years now.
Yeah, it's all about injuries though. It ain't about no gameplay. When he gets on the court, what happens?
Bro,
Ask,
you
go
all
ahead,
about
go
bro.
ask
Listen,
KD what happened.
bro, you all about hypotheticals. Like, bro, can't you talk about what happens? Bro, all you
What
talk about is hypotheticals.
what happens is he destroys all your favorites. That's what happens when he's on the court. So you want to talk about hypotheticals? Then you over there praying for injury?
Bro, you talking
What's
about
your motive?
hypotheticals. I don't talk about hypotheticals.
What's your motive? You praying for his injury? Is that what you're praying for? That's what you better be praying for. Because I'll be here in the playoffs. If he's healthy in the playoffs, I'll be here with the bread. We'll send it to Hope. Let Hope be the damn middleman, or BJ, or Rick over there.
Middle woman.
Middle woman. Whoa, man.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know, they say middleman is like in the middle of a bet. They don't necessarily go male or female.
Man, well, man. We got a few more minutes left, man.
DJ, like, we got a few more minutes.
Yeah, I gotta give this last minute thoughts about the Steph Curry. So we go on a round table. So Hope got Steph Curry, of course. Andre, Bubba Guy, you got LeBron, right?
I got a question before you get to that.
Go ahead, Hope.
Question is, if the game is on the line, who you want the ball in? Who you want to take the last shot? Stephen Curry or LeBron James?
Curry.
I damn sure don't want LeBron taking it. So I'm gonna have to go to Steph Curry by default.
But Stephen Curry has proven that even when he took the last shot, he ain't a Stephen Curry fan, but he has let me down in those situations.
So shit, everybody has. Jordan ain't batting. He didn't hit every damn game winner. Matter of fact, if you want to talk about that, talk about if he got a game winner in the NBA Finals. Because guess what? LeBron 0 for 7 or 0 for 8. He got 0. All them game winners they talk about, that motherfucker got 0 in the finals. That's how you get to 4 and 6 when you can't hit no game winners on the big stage. That's how you do that shit.
That is stacking the deck and losing.
That's how you do that. How you call every Hall of Famer in the NBA to come and get on your team and you ain't even got one game winner in your career in the NBA Finals? Fuck out.
How you sleep at night?
Yeah, how you sleep at night?
It's crazy.
They say LeBron is the one. They say LeBron is a playmaker. He passed the ball to the first.
Man, yeah. They ain't no playmaker. He passed the ball.
Okay. So if he's a playmaker, then why did he point at Kyrie on the bench to take so Kyrie can beat Golden State? Why didn't the ball get in LeBron's hand? He dribble drive, kick it to Kyrie. Kyrie hit it. He didn't. He pointed at man to get the ball to him.
And Kyrie don't get no love for that either. It's LeBron one that they talk about the block. They talk about the block more. They talk about the block more than the shot.
LeBron didn't even touch the ball. He didn't inbound the pass, and he didn't receive the pass, and he didn't get no assist on nothing. He didn't get a rebound on nothing. He did nothing but stand on the side.
When I watch LeBron, I feel like LeBron doesn't want to be responsible for failing, and that's why he doesn't want to take that last shot. So he wants to blame it on his teammates for taking that shot.
And that's why he leaves every city too, huh, Ho? Every time he lose, he want to leave.
Every time he loses, he get blowed out by a large proportion, and then a big proportion, then he leave.
Yeah.
You be San Antonio Spurs or go to State.
You be lucky he don't catch another sweep this year. Then he asked for a trade out to go. Then he gonna go call damn Anthony Edwards and damn Shai Alexander.
Nah. He finna go to ATL. You know, he been trying to team up with Trey now.
Nah, if
in
he
the
go there,
scene.
tell y'all somebody
So
better clean
what
out the
was the
closet. I'm moving
question,
out of here.
BJ?
Oh yeah, BJ. Yeah, BJ. Go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I ain't got okay. I was gonna see what else. You got Andre. Andre got LeBron. Uh, Tom, who you got, bro?
I got Kurt.
Okay.
You are we talking about game
You
winners
talking
or what
about?
we talking about?
Yeah, you talking about
No,
last
overall,
like
no, no overall, no overall. Who you guys have?
I'm trying
I
to
got
figure
Overall,
Curry. I
last
got
shot or
Steph.
is this in our top 10? Like, I'm trying to figure out
Now
which
who you
question.
got over? Who better? Like I mean, not better.
Like,
Who
who's the
you
better player?
picking?
Who's the better player? Who's a better basketball player between LeBron and Steph?
I'm going Curry.
I think Steph's gonna end up with a better career. I think Steph's gonna end up with a better career. As of right now, I think they're kind of on the same level. They both got because I go off
I'm about
rings,
to
I don't
say
go
it's
off stats.
tough, and I'm gonna say
But
tough.
but I do think Steph is gonna win more rings, and then this conversation be over. But see, I
It's
don't go
already
off
over to
stats
me.
and shit. I go off rings. That's what I count.
It's already over to me after that
So
last championship.
where you got Robert Horry at?
Here we go. I thought you say you don't do narratives or hypotheticals.
Robert
Yeah.
Didn't you just
Horry.
create them?
Yeah, because get my
Oh,
shot
man.
on. Say he cares
Andre
about the
be coming
rings.
in with the right hook.
It's all about the championship.
Nah, get my shot on. Say he care about the ring. So I'm asking where you got Robert Horry at.
I ain't like got you on that one.
Yeah. He should. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, hold on. We got my man Tuning Sports in the building. You already know where my man going. Tuning Sports was good, bro.
Tune in, drop some knowledge, bro.
You
Salute,
better not say
man.
LeBron because he left you twice, like 3 times, right?
Look, man.
Tune in
Look,
sports,
yo,
drop some knowledge.
I'm not here to defend LeBron, but to say Curry is better than LeBron overall, a full body of work is crazy to me, bro. Like,
How's it crazy?
like all I heard is y'all cat. Like y'all just it sound like hate.
What's
to
the
me.
cap? What's the cap?
I hate on LeBron. Look, I'm a Cavs fan. So I don't care. Like if you talk about with the Lakers, Miami, I could care less. But I'm just
How did
saying,
you
like,
how did you feel when LeBron left twice?
Heartbroken.
Before you give your answer, how did you leave when LeBron leave your team twice?
Did,
Go
did,
ahead.
did you cry?
the past is the past, man.
The
Past
past
is
is the
the
past. Yeah.
past.
Did
Okay.
you watch? Did you watch the decision
He got he got us a championship, man. So that's all I can ask for.
after he
Now
Alhamdulillah.
came
the
back?
NBA got you the championship.
After he
Nah,
came
we
back,
won.
not the first time, but the second
But
time.
look, let's listen to what
nah.
Tune in.
Breeze
Like, let's
gave
drop
y'all
some
the
knowledge,
championship.
Tune.
Oh
Drop
no,
some tune.
Hold on. Let Tuning. Let my man finish. Go ahead, bro.
All I'm saying is I don't understand how y'all could have Curry over LeBron. I get what Hope is saying. That's she a Curry fan, but y'all saying LeBron stacking the deck, him leaving the teams, blah blah blah. LeBron has
Facts.
4 MVPs, right? I think he's 4. He got 4 Finals MVPs. You compare the All NBA teams, it's not even close. I'm not even gonna go there. He played both sides of the ball. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about he did. He had defensive teams. Like what can you say about Curry to put him over LeBron? A full body of work. LeBron been doing this since he came in the league. He made the finals at 22 years old and had to go against a San Antonio Spurs team who I didn't think he was gonna beat them, but it is what it is. Y'all said let me see. Steve Kerr is he a top 5 coach, right? Do you think Steve Kerr a top 5 coach of all time? Or top?
Oh, definitely top 5.
DJ said that.
Yes,
Definitely
easy
Top
top
5,
five.
right?
Definitely.
Top 5.
Eric Spoelstra is what like shop leaver.
I'm saying though, LeBron, but LeBron, I don't know, man. LeBron that have like if Curry was I feel like the Warriors drafted good, and like who knows if Curry was to stay with the Warriors his whole career. I feel like the Warriors drafted pretty good, and I don't know if Curry would have left in the future if that team
Okay,
was it was.
I have a question for 291 Sports. So how many great players did they make come to Cleveland to play with LeBron? And how many great players besides KD that came to Warriors? How many players that had their own team came to play with LeBron?
I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
Nah, he asked you.
I'm asking you. You had
You tell.
Anton Jameson. You had Shaq. He was old, but you had a lot of players
Shaq was
You
came to
Ben
old,
play with
man.
Wallace.
LeBron.
Shaq, hold on,
Ben
Shaq was
Wallace.
old. We not doing that. Like, come
Oh, we do.
on,
No,
y'all.
we doing it. We doing it.
Come on, these guys
You
was
want
at
to
the end of
you
their
talk you
career.
want to talk about body of work? That's part of body of work.
Kevin Love was
Come on.
leading his team with double doubles easily in
I
Minnesota.
mean, y'all don't think y'all being a little bit disingenuous though? Just a
How?
Disingenuous.
little
How?
That's
bit.
the truth.
Now you being
Just a
disingenuous
little
saying it's
bit.
crazy you can't see Steph Curry being over LeBron.
Not right now.
Come
I
on
mean, he
now.
has the
Come on, man.
opportunity to, but
Man,
just
hey,
body of work.
it's 3-1 in the finals. That's what all I gotta say about this debate.
I mean,
The
and
guy is
look, this is what I'm trying to say. That's fine, but we just saying pure body of work. Like, I mean, if you don't like him because he's catty or he's a prima donna or he
He
you know
lose when he stacked the deck.
he lose when he should win. I mean, to me, that's like nitpicky. You don't like the man because he didn't
There ain't no
stand up to what
nitpicking,
you
man.
thought
You
he
can't
should
get the
do.
job done when you got a team full of superstars. Man, all
No.
stars.
Let
I
me
just
ask y'all a
said.
serious question.
You
I
average
literally
you
just
have the
said.
8 points in the game.
Let me ask y'all
just
a
said.
serious question. Let me ask y'all a serious question. Do the best players in the game, in history, on their team, do the best players make players around them that much better that they ain't got to go and run to different teams every time they lose? And here's the prime example. What has KD done besides embarrass his fucking self while me and BJ predict this shit every year without Golden State? What has he done? So you can't say Steph didn't make that man better because right now he don't look nothing like that Golden State shit. And I don't want to hear about the
Hell
injuries because
no.
Kawhi gets on the fucking court coming off the worst shit ever and just eats fucking
Oh,
KD's
here
lunch.
we
So I
go
don't want to
again
hear
to
about no
Kawhi.
injuries.
We're talking about LeBron and Steph, and then you I know you love Kawhi, man. Can we stick to LeBron and Steph?
Hey, Bruce funny
He
hell,
has to
man.
bring Kawhi in. I love Kawhi too, but can we stay
Yeah.
on topic?
Yeah, let's get who else we missing? Bruce. So Bruce, you say Steph is better than LeBron? That's your pick?
Hey, if I'm a player, if I'm a player, I don't want to play with LeBron because I know I'm gonna get fired soon if I have a bad game. Okay, and this guy has been playing with Hall of Famers. I'm gonna repeat everything I said about the guy is conniving. He saw Dwayne Wade broken down and said, "Oh, Kyrie, oh, let me go back to Cleveland," and he fake a stupid letter, and a lot of people are stupid. They're like, "Oh, he's going back to Cleveland." They start the Disney songs, right? Oh, LeBron is going back to Cleveland. He came to stay in Cleveland, right? To one sport. I know you were flying high that day. Oh, LeBron coming back. He saw Kyrie
That was the
Irving.
best day of your life.
Yep.
He saw Kyrie Irving. Dwayne Wade is breaking down. Let me go round to Kyrie Irving. And then he wants to Kyrie, right? And then he stay in the East where every team suck. You had Atlanta that was number 1 year. Stupid Atlanta Hawks, right? They're number 1. They stay in the East and winning all those no competition, no real competition. Stupid Toronto Raptors with DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, right? And they win all those games.
They call it
Everybody said,
LeBronto
oh,
now.
what?
They call it LeBronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A stupid team. Oh, wow. LeBron is so good. They were dominating the East. They were dominating second-rate teams. There was no competition. All the best teams were in the West, right? And then what LeBron does when he leaves the team, because they had so many veterans, they get rid of the veterans. And everybody said, oh, when LeBron leaves, the team sucks. They don't mention that all the veterans leaves too, right? And everything, everywhere he goes, it's toxicity. You need medicine when you play with LeBron. Because you have a headache all the time. I would rather play with Steph Curry because I know I'm gonna have a job, except if your last name is Paul. you know, and I know I'm gonna have fun. Everybody's gonna laugh, right? I'm not gonna have all those fake handshakes before the game and the stupid powder, right? That he stole from Michael Jordan and Kevin Garnett. You know, all of everything about this guy is fake. He steals stuff, copying him. You know, and everybody's like, "Oh, LeBron James." So he's in the top 10 for me. Top 10 of chokers. Top 10 of fakes. You know, he's not a top 10 of NBA players.
Facts. You got Kevin Durant dominating him in the finals.
That's not
I mean,
facts, bro. That's crazy.
Kevin Durant was dominating him in 2017, 2018 finals.
2017 on the
Bro,
Warriors.
add some
with Curry
context
and
to that
Clay, bro.
KD comment.
It's no context, bro. It was man-to-man defense, bro.
Man.
It was man-to-man
King.
defense, bro. Man-to-man. He couldn't guard his man one-on-one, bro. Kevin Durant cooked this nigga. Hit clutch 3-pointers to seal the deal in Cleveland 2 years in a row. 2017.
Like a movie. Like a sequel.
Facts. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare for this nigga LeBron. It was a nightmare, bro. He was having flashbacks from 2017 and 2018 when Kevin Durant hit that pull-up 3-pointer to ice the game.
So you justifying
40, nigga.
You justifying 2018?
I am.
Yeah.
So you big enough KD for being in the 2018 Cavaliers?
Yeah.
So?
Nigga. Yeah, nigga. He beat the quote-unquote.
You big enough? You beat that LeBron being an edge of Miami Heat in 2020?
Facts. And you big up LeBron being non-healthy Golden State Warriors in 2016 when Draymond got suspended.
Man, it's too easy.
It's too easy. It's lightweight. It's too easy. That shit's too easy.
I wasn't even on the pen.
I didn't even Freddie. I even break a sweat, bro. I even break a sweat.
You ain't break a sweat. Hey, it's still cold in here. I'm feeling the cold.
Hey, I want to know, are y'all gonna give credit to Curry elevating his team and not having to call other people and leave his city? Does that get credit or not? Does that get credit or not?
Yeah, that gets a lot of credit. That shows character.
So if that gets credit, then how we give all the credit to Dan LeBron? And then if we give all this credit to LeBron being somebody, then why you don't give credit to Curry who beat that somebody you just hyped up?
Facts. 3 times the one. 3 times the one.
You said you 2 times with KD.
Okay. Who is KD? Hey, remind me. Who is KD without Steph, bro? Remind me.
Nobody.
He MVP. Yo, who said that? Who said nobody?
Just like LeBron just got swept. The year before that, KD was swept, bro. They call them the Swept brothers.
He got an MVP. He got scoring titles. He got all NBA motherfuckers.
Hey, hold on, no, we ain't gonna do that. Hey, we ain't gonna switch, bro. Hey, we ain't gonna switch. It's Steph LeBron. We ain't gonna let LeBron got this.
We ain't deflect. Nah, we not.
Yeah, we ain't gonna deflect this. LeBron, all this is to sports is this karma cycle. KD went in Golden State and LeBron went in Miami.
Facts.
I'm be honest. I think LeBron would have way more rings if KD never came to Golden State. Obviously, I think it would be the other way around.
No, what?
Yeah, I think it would be the other way around because
that's not true. I don't. Well, without hold on. Did you forget that 2016? Even with all that stuff going on, the Warriors we still a 2-possession game.
Yeah, facts. Warriors.
It was still a 2-possession game. Steph Curry had a bad turnover. Steph Curry had a bad turnover. And it was something else. The shot and the block. It was still a 2-possession game.
Kevin Love with the stop, LeBron with the block, and Kyrie with the shot. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was a 2-possession game.
That was still a close game.
That was 2 minutes. That was still 2 minutes away from winning back-to-back.
Yo, hold on, Freddie G. If I'm not mistaken, the Warriors were up. They were up with 5 minutes to go, so they were controlling the game. Cleveland made a comeback.
Hey, kid, this man gonna make an argument a while ago that the Kyrie and Kevin Love was out, but wasn't LeBron up 2-1 without him going into Cleveland?
You're right.
In your hometown, you at the crib.
In your hometown,
you can't go up 3-1. You let
Andrew Iguodala outplay you?
Come on, you let Iguodala? Come on, bro.
Too easy.
Yo, you let a nigga named Iguodala lock you up, bro?
Come on, man. Come on, man. The Iguodala, because he outplayed the best player on your side. That's why.
Oh, he did. Wow.
Facts.
Yeah, he did. Facts. He did. No, that's
locking that nigga up.
Locking him up. He wasn't doing nothing game foul.
He was locking up your poor king.
But he
King
not
Just
my
James,
locking him
lock
up
that
he not
easy.
my,
nigga up.
he not my king, man. Like I
Yeah,
said,
he a king. He a king.
Yeah,
not my
he a king. He a king. Just admit it. He a king,
he's
nigga.
Yeah,
not.
it's
He a
okay too,
king.
man. It's okay.
Just admit it, nigga.
It's many
Just
like
admit it,
you.
bro.
It's
Crazy.
many like you.
I'm a Cavs fan, bro. I'm not a LeBron fanatic. I like LeBron, but I'm not. I keep it real. I'm not going to be.
Wait, so
Yeah.
all right, so hold on. What made you a Cavs fan? You're king, right?
Nah, yeah, you're right. LeBron maybe like when LeBron got here, yeah, I was a Cavs fan. Yeah.
Were you a Cavs fan before 2003?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. No.
And you
Well,
stayed
he's
a
not.
Cavs fan all the way to now.
But that's my point, right? I became a Cavs fan because of LeBron, but LeBron left, and that was that. It's Cavs all day still.
Yeah,
I
you're not
never
gonna
followed
live for a
LeBron in
while.
Miami. I never followed him to LA. Whatever.
Yeah.
I rock with the Cavs. That's my squad. So you gotta talk to them LeBron fanatics.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
suffering for a while, man.
You think I'm gonna suffer for a while? Why you think that?
I mean, you have that Mitchell guy. Anyway.
Yeah, he's the best shooting guard in the league.
Okay.
He's the best. I say he's the best shooting guard in the NBA.
Yeah, best shooting bricks guard in the league. So.
Lord,
Yo, Hope, I got a question for you. Is Curry a shooting guard or a point guard?
I think he a shooting guard, but he play point guard.
He's a winning guard.
Ooh.
A winner guard with 4 rings.
Oh,
3-1 against LeBron. Why he was in
3-1
Cleveland?
against LeBron. Nah,
Why he was in Cleveland? Huh?
I feel you on that. I feel you.
But one Finals MVP.
Yeah.
So,
One Finals MVP.
that's cool. That's cool. I take that. He still got the same amount of rings your dude got.
And we'll get more.
It will get more.
I hope.
No, we know. We ain't got to hope. Hey, we ain't got to hope. The hope was 2-3 years
Hope
ago.
is in the building now.
You're right.
What I know is Steph Curry is better than Giannis, Rick.
Ooh.
Steph Curry is better than Giannis.
Ooh.
God damn.
That's nasty.
Bro.
You know what? You know what? Well, for where they at in their careers, I ain't gonna argue. But does Greek Freak have the opportunity to come up? Sure. But for right now, I can't argue that.
Yeah.
Are you basing it on rings?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to start that argument.
I'm gonna tell you personally why I want Giannis over Curry is because I like that he plays both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
He runs over people too.
I mean, but he plays both sides of the ball.
I mean, he
do run over people. He bully more people. He the most bullied person since Shaq been in the league.
Giannis has to rebound his free throw too. So
Giannis has to work on a jump shot.
So let me get this straight. If Steph Curry was 6'8", 6'9", built like LeBron, he can run over people with the narrative change.
I wouldn't like him.
I mean, Hakeem didn't run over people. I mean,
I understand that, but I mean, every time I try to make like just because I didn't argue what he said. You like, yo, you said that Curry's better than Giannis, and I'm just going off my own arguments tonight. I'm like, okay.
Giannis is trying to do Usain Bolt, man. He's like the jump.
I got you. But even, I mean, just going off again, body of work, I can't argue, right? But if you're personally asking me who I'm gonna roll with, I'm rolling with Giannis because I like playing both sides of the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, Giannis got time too. Giannis is only 28. That man already got 2 MVPs, Finals MVP, championship. Yeah, man, that man got time.
Hey, I tell you what, BJ. The next question gonna be who gonna have a better career, LeBron or Giannis?
Hey,
especially if Giannis win a couple more.
Well, Giannis did. Go ahead.
Who's the better free throw shooter, Giannis or Shaq?
You said Shaq?
That's going overboard, Bruce. We all know.
You said Shaq?
Giannis ain't that damn bad, man.
Nah, I'm picking Giannis all day. I'm picking Giannis. I know he ain't the best free throw, but I'm picking Giannis. I have a better chance with Giannis than Shaq at the free throw line.
Hey, yeah, we need to make a pull-up comedy show, man. Bruce needs to head up that comedy show. He don't be in here talking. He don't be in here talking no basketball knowledge, bro. He just come in here just to try to roast everybody in the building.
But
Bruce,
that's why we love Bruce, man. That's
Bruce,
Bruce
funny
as hell, bro.
Bruce, Shaq shot free throws with one hand, man. He shot free throws with one hand.
Hey, he shot free throw with fingertips. He didn't use his hand.
That's terrible.
Giannis, I go to work and coming from work is still shooting the free throw. It's taking that long. He's like to bend his knees and then taking the whole day.
To shoot an air ball.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, you should have asked. You'd had a better question if you said who had the most air ball, Giannis or Shaq. That'd have been a good compare. That'd have been a good poll there. We need to take a poll on that.
I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna pick Giannis on that free throw line. I don't care what nobody say. We talk about it.
Miami was picking Giannis too this season.
I mean, because from when it comes, I'm going with Giannis on the free throw line. Like I said, I know he ain't the best free throw shooter, but when you said Shaq, oh yeah, that was easy.
And speaking of attributes, that's how you win championships. Actually, you got to be able to hit your free throws up under 30 seconds. That's a big part of winning a championship that gets overlooked as well.
That's key because that's how Giannis won them championships when he won that one championship he got hitting them free throws.
Is he gonna win again? I don't see that.
He did, just like Curry has the opportunity to. He's a lot younger too.
With Middleton? Good luck.
He said with Middleton.
I use the same argument across the board, man. So if Curry got time, he definitely got time.
Yeah, I mean, Adrian Griffin, the coach.
Man, but don't y'all, but I ain't trying to discredit that ring though, but like, I mean, come on, in a sense though, if KD was behind that line, y'all don't think like the whole narrative would be different if Giannis to win that year?
See, here's my issue with hypotheticals and narratives is that it's just like, again, it goes back to what Tuning Sports was saying, and I think I alluded to it too. I mean, that's just like us saying, what if KD never came? What if LeBron never went to Miami? I mean, but it didn't happen.
Guess you never know.
Exactly. So I don't mind having fun with narratives but it's like it never happened.
KD had another game winner after that shot, right, Rick? He bricked the next game. He bricked the other shot right after that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro. Why you hating on my nigga KD? Fuck is wrong with you, bro?
You talking about the dude that gets swept and he be trying to build super teams.
He got jumped. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, I ain't finna discredit KD all over there.
Man, KD overrated as fuck, bro.
He got jumped.
Nah, he ain't overrated. He got jumped.
He overrated as hell. Let me know when he wins his own championship.
He ain't overrated.
Let me know when he wins his own shit.
Sean, you tripping on that. You tripping on that right there.
Yo, facts they tripping.
Let me know when he wins his own shit.
He had 3 guys on him, bro. They was jumping him, bro. What y'all talking about, man?
What anybody else in that
man got jumped, literally, bro.
The point is, how you gonna ask if his toe wasn't on the line and then his toe wasn't on the line the next shot?
What you talking about? It was overtime.
Yeah.
He put up like 60 points. He put up like 60 points after that point.
He had the same opportunity.
He was the only player playing, bro.
Opportunity.
He ain't had no Kyrie. He barely had a handicapped James Harden out there.
That proves
Come on, bro.
Well, guess who he did have? Ayton and Booker got his ass ate up. Get him out of here.
This is why narratives and hypotheticals are not.
Exactly right.
Man got swept, bro. You put Kawhi over there, he'll never get swept on that team. Still out there.
I'm sorry, but KD.
Didn't Kawhi blow a 3-1 lead?
Okay. Yeah, he did with Doc Rivers, but like I said, did he get swept?
Oh, he did with Doc Rivers.
And hold on, and KD got swept with Steve Nash. So what's your point? Exactly, bro. I can use the same
Okay. Who got swept and who did?
What you mean?
Bro, blowing the 3-1 lead is worse.
Who got swept? No, it ain't. Getting swept is terrible.
I think
getting swept. You can't even get on the court getting swept.
No, it's not, bro. Because you up 3-1. You think, we finna win. You literally one game away from winning. But you have a team to come back and win 3 straight games on you after you was up.
Okay. What's worse, 4 straight or 3 straight?
What you, bro? You literally a game away from winning the series. Perhaps
What's
the
worse?
championship.
What's worse? Losing
No,
4
bro,
straight, or
against
losing
blowing
3
a
straight?
3-1 lead is worse, bro.
Losing 3 straight, nigga. When you up
Do you?
3-1,
Come on, bro.
dumbass
You
nigga.
was literally finna win the game. You one game away.
You dumbass nigga. You
Sean,
lose fucking 4 games in a
Man,
row. What
y'all
talking
been some
about?
ain't logical,
genuine
bro. They ain't
What
logical,
defenders,
talking
bro.
man.
about, dumbass?
They ain't logical, bro. You ain't thinking logical, bro. You okay? Look, pin a scenario. You
4 in a
win.
row, 3
You
in a
win
row.
3 straight games.
4 in a
You
row,
win.
3 in a row.
Dude, no, you win 3
Hey,
straight
guess what?
games.
Guess what? KD blew a 3-run lead too in OKC. Get the fuck out of here, dumbass.
Okay. Pretty much everybody blow a 3-1 lead.
Exactly. Next topic.
Everybody blow a 3-1 lead pretty much at this point.
Except for me.
Okay.
So what
Except for Hope a 4-time champion. She ain't blowing 3-1
Yeah, I'm
lead.
gonna say yeah. Hope ain't yeah.
What happened to KD last year against the Nuggets?
Well, KD's more over, bro.
He's not overrated.
Don't even get me started on that dude. And guess what? He finna get his ass beat this year when he put Bradley Beal no defensive ass on the court with him. I'll be back here with money for that series too.
I'm just saying he ain't overrated, bro. That's all I'm saying. Shoot.
How he not overrated, bro? They was acting like this dude the best thing in the NBA for years.
Man, but look, I'm just like okay, but you gotta say the
but
same
he's
thing
not,
about the
though.
body of work. He one of the
KD
greatest
is a
shooters.
walking bucket.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he one of the greatest shooters.
He a
They do
walking
a sniper.
That's fine. But
I
what I said
probably
was,
don't appreciate his antics or whatnot. But when it comes to the on court, bro, play, bro. He's out there.
Okay. Well, the same thing you
Yeah,
hold LeBron
he ain't the
for,
same KD.
hold him accountable too.
That was it.
Hello?
Okay, I pay my bills.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
I pay my bills. So.
But no, I mean, look, KD ain't the same player no more. I mean, we can all agree on that. But like, the dude's still like Hope said, a walking bucket. Like, I mean, you as a
there's a lot of walking bucket, but that man sure was no walking bucket in the playoffs.
Ain't no 7-foot walking bucket like him.
I think Kevin Durant is.
Kawhi ain't walking bucket. The hell?
He's not a leader.
Kawhi ain't no walking bucket, man. Yeah.
Oh my God, this guy, man.
LeBron be a walking bucket if you want to just talk about bucket.
I was thank you.
You right, LeBron.
Curry a walking bucket. Bradley Beal walking bucket. Devin Booker walking bucket. Okay. So
man, bro. Come on, man. You can't do that.
Giannis a walking bucket. Okay.
Are they all shooting? Are they shooting like KD? Are they shooting like KD, Sean?
Are they scoring like KD? Are they scoring like KD?
Can they shoot all around the court? Can they shoot all around the court like KD, Sean?
Can they put points on the scoreboard?
Bro. Oh my God.
How many times they gotta take the shot?
I mean,
Luka walking bucket. Okay.
All right, put it this way: who a bigger walking bucket, Luka or KD?
Luka's a walking bucket.
Who a bigger walking bucket?
The way KD been playing, Luka.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Sean. You ain't that bullshit tonight, dude. I ain't even gonna put up with it. You got me defending KD, bro. I ain't even the KD fan.
Who averaged more?
Talk about right now, but Luka, I think. But what is it?
Okay, then that's all I'm saying. Okay,
that's all he's saying.
Well, y'all be in y'all's feeling, bro. Y'all be holding what y'all say about LeBron and KD does the same shit.
That's crazy to put us, man. Come on, bro. That's crazy as hell.
So KD don't run from a versus just like LeBron.
I ain't say that. Dude, I just said
that's what I'm saying. You've been up here bashing LeBron for 2-3 hours, and then when somebody say the same thing about KD, you like KD.
I said on court, Sean. I said on court. I ain't say off the court.
But both of them lose on the court and run to a different city.
Okay, but I didn't say anything about that. I'm not defending that. KD went from adversity. I already been said that.
Only thing that brought this whole topic up.
Joined Golden State. I didn't like when he joined the Nets and tried to build a super team and none of that shit. I didn't like none of that. But I didn't put that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like on the court. Dude,
the topic was actually his toe being on the line. I said he had another shot to redeem that. After that, that's all I ever said.
Yeah. He did have another shot.
And then y'all took it personal and y'all said something and made me say something. And now here we are.
No, but Ken a real KD fan though. He gonna go at you like that.
Well, he get his feelings.
It's like saying you're going to get saying something about Jimmy Butler.
That's why he left out. Because he didn't want to hear the KD slander.
Yes, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
And I really wasn't trying to slander the dude. All I said was All I said was that one shot don't matter because he had more shots after that. That's all I said. And is it a lie or not?
I said he was overrated. That's all I said. Like he ain't in my top 10.
He
He
is
ain't in my
overrated because
top
they
10
were
or
trying to say this
something.
dude was the best player in the league for yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like they didn't. They were trying to put this man the best player in the league for years.
Oh yeah.
And then this latest episodes erased all that. But they was trying to act like this man was the best player in the league. They
when he
was.
joined Golden
Was they
State.
not?
When he joined Golden State, yeah.
That's all I said. I don't lie and I ain't gonna flex none of that. If I say something, it's facts. Not because I said it, but because I'm not gonna speak it unless it's facts. And they was trying to make KD the best player in the league, and everybody on this panel know that.
Bro, who's they?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe somebody don't. Maybe somebody agree.
I'm like the ESPN, the media, the sports media.
I want to ask this question to the panel, man. And it's an age-old question that we already know. When people compare Michael Jordan and LeBron James as players, not their teams, but as players, why do people usually pick Jordan over LeBron?
His rings.
Because he three-peated, not once but twice. He was on the same team doing it. That's why.
Okay, and all that's
and he
true.
was the better player on both ends of the court. You got to realize Jordan only played 12 full seasons, bro. If he played 24 seasons, you can't judge like, okay, this man played 20 seasons. Jordan didn't want to play, bro. He wanted to play baseball for his passing father. If his father don't pass away, he probably never plays baseball. And we ain't talking about three-peats. We talking about possible. And it's a high percentage, 4, 5, 6-peats. What LeBron was talking about in Cleveland is what Jordan would have been doing if his dad hadn't passed away. He played baseball for his father, his passing father. He didn't play baseball for his living father. The man passed away. He said, "I think my father wanted me to be a baseball player. I want to play baseball for him." And he went and did it. He gave it his all. And then people said, "Oh yeah, he can't do what he used to do." He said, "Oh yeah. Okay, I'll come back and do it again." So people had time to build up their teams while he was gone. And he still came back and three-peated. LeBron can't three-peat one time. And Bruce is sitting here telling y'all this man is calling every Hall of Famer in the whole league every single year. He's begging for the top players in the league, and he still can't three-peat. How can you can't even put that on Magic Johnson's pedestal or on Kobe Bryant's pedestal. Magic didn't three-peat, but he did get 5 damn rings, and the man only got 4 rings. It's the narrative, bro. It's the ESPN propelling this man. Rick Masters, when you go hoop tomorrow at the gym, bro, walk in that gym and y'all get to talking about records. Just y'all people in the court. Don't bring up LeBron, Jordan, nobody. And talk about the player that's sitting on the sideline who don't win like 7, 8 games in a row. And there's another player over here that can't win but 2 or 3 in a row.
But get my shot on. You talking about Magic. Magic played with 4 Hall of Famers too. So you talking about them Hall of Famers.
Exactly. And he got 5 rings.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
I been consistent with everything I said. It's not about Ori because Ori's not a go-to man. It's pretty common sense. We speaking on go-to men, the best player, the ball's in your hands at the end of the game, right? So Ori statement was ridiculous. When we talk about rings, we talk about people who the best player and they controlling the outcome of the game. And Magic got 5 rings. And you said all about them Hall of Famers. Guess what? Kareem was out, and Magic put up a historical game playing center while Kareem was on the bench and won the finals. Yeah, it was one game, but guess what? He did it. But when LeBron's player hurt, we cry about it. No, I ain't gonna say y'all, but that's what LeBron fans do. They say, "Well, what about so and so was hurt?" This, I done debunked that. Everybody gets hurt. Matter of fact, the ring Giannis hurt. The ring Giannis won. I know that Giannis got hurt because I watched the game. But I could be a dumbass and say I'm a Hawks fan and Trae Young rolled his ankle. The only reason Giannis won the ring. But that would be stupid of me to say that. But Trae Young did get hurt. That's true. But Giannis was the better player. He won the ring fair and square. You can't talk about people being hurt. Magic won 5 rings. I mean, what more do you need to say? Kobe won 5. And a lot of people like to hate on Kobe, but they forget. The Lakers could have been put out in one of them playoff rounds early in Kobe's career. Shaq fouled out. Kobe had to win the game by his damn self with no Shaq. And Shaq was a liability. Kobe was closing the games, and he could have been folding as a young player. Not ready for the moment, but he didn't. He rose to the occasion, was sinking bucket after bucket, while Shaq was a liability. Damn, Popovich turned the NBA on Shaq, hacker Shaq. That's how bad of a liability he was. So Kobe had to close the games. Same with D-Wade. He had to close the games for Shaq. So Kobe got 5 rings. I mean,
I think Magic.
That's facts,
Go
but
ahead.
bro, you can't act like Shaq wasn't also balling. Like he averaged 38. Like, bro.
No, I agree with that. And Shaq is. We can argue that Shaq could be in the top 10 if we wanted to have arguments. That motherfucker Shaq was a beast. I hated that dude because Dwight Howard, Dikembe Mutombo, they would throw the same elbows and dunk on people just like that, and they would foul. Man, Dwight Howard fouled out so many games playing basketball just like Shaq. But they wouldn't let Dwight Howard do it, but they would let Shaq do it. But that's a different topic. Shaq was a motherfucking monster, bro. Shaq was a beast. I'm not hating on him. All I'm saying is I already know what people going to say when you say Kobe got 5 rings. First thing they're going to do is, well, look at what he averaged. That's what he averaged in that final, but there was series before that. Kobe was damn near carrying the Lakers in some of them series. Shaq was hooping now, but when Shaq would get in foul trouble, he ain't on the court. Somebody got to win the game. Kobe was doing it.
So
And then Kobe won 2 without Shaq. Shaq couldn't win 2 without. Shaq couldn't even win a ring until he got Kobe. Kobe couldn't win one until he got Shaq, but then Kobe went and got 2 on his head. So, I mean, Tim Duncan got 5. Like, you got to win rings, bro. You can't, like the Buffalo Bills, this is a little off topic, but Buffalo Bills went to 4 Super Bowls in a row. They 0 for 4. Don't nobody talk about that team being great. Why? Because they never won nothing. But when it comes to LeBron, he 4 and 6. We just want to overlook them 6 L's and just talk about it like he's 19 and 0. That's you can't do that,
bro. We're not.
I want to.
All right,
Go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say the reason why I even brought up, why do we ask that age-old question, LeBron versus Jordan, right? And you're not wrong with what you're saying, Sean. With the topics you brought up, but the point that I was getting at was what they typically do, and the reason why people pick Jordan is because of the body of work. When you look at all his awards, everything that he's accomplished in his career, it like LeBron is not close, right? Apples to apples, players to player, right? So when I make the statement saying it's tough for me right now with LeBron and Curry because of the body of work, see, I can, like you just did, I can dig into the context and all that. But when I'm looking at player versus player, body of work, you have to consider that. And so the reason why the majority of people, granted, you have your bias, you have people who are in love with Jordan, in love with LeBron, but when you just get a neutral person and you just put player A and player B over here, and then you put down their resumes, if you look at Jordan, and you don't know there's Jordan behind the curtain, and you look at his resume, most people are going to pick his resume because they're looking at the body of work.
Yeah, I hate that too. I hate that too.
And so,
but
here's the thing. I'm not even going to disagree with you, Sean. It's okay to hate it, but I'm saying consensus wise, if nobody watches basketball and you put their body of work down, don't even know the players, you're going to pick Jordan. You're going to pick him. You'll be like, dang, well, it just seems like he's better. He has more defensive plays. He has more championships. He has this. You're going to look at the resume, right? Now, granted, I'm agreeing with you still because you got to have context, right? You actually watch these players play. You watch what they did. You watch their careers. So that just adds to the cake in a sense. That adds the topping. But I'm just saying body of work, player to player. You pick Jordan because of what he accomplished. And like you just said, one thing you did say, in a shorter amount of time. So that actually looks really good. So now I bring that point up to say, when we talk about Curry and LeBron, the reason why it's tough for me is because, like some of you already said, guys and girls, Curry looks like he has a little bit more left in the tank. LeBron looks like he's a little bit over the hill. But as of right now, it's still tough because, again, I'm not really a hypotheticals fan. I don't really go that route. But Curry does have the opportunity to do more. But as it stands right now, if we're looking at resume to resume and we're looking at the body of work, it's just,
it's tough because I do see the potential of Curry, getting more rings or getting more finals MVPs, but will it happen? Maybe, maybe not. And who's to say that LeBron doesn't pull one of his antics, right? And he gets with a nice little squad and he gets another ring. So it's those hypotheticals. That's why I leave it alone. But far as what we do have, when Bruce brought up, well, who's better, Greek Freak or Curry? You know why I stayed quiet? Because body of work wise. Now, if you want to go personal, I'm picking Greek Freak every time, personally, because of how I like to play ball. But if you're saying, Rick, player to player, you don't know these two people, which player are you picking? I'm probably gonna pick Curry. Because damn, this man look what he's done. Look what he's doing to the league. Like, I don't even know this guy, but he's obviously doing something right. But when you remove the curtain and I've been watching the game, I'm going to pick Giannis for my own personal reasons. So when I say stuff like, I want to make sure I'm not being disingenuous to these players. I want to make sure I'm being, I'm having the context and everything. Didn't really disagree with nobody tonight. I mean, everything you said is not like it didn't happen. It's just that when you look at their full body of work and what they brought to the game, both players, Steph and LeBron, are definitely game changers. But to say that because he went to Miami or because he didn't win this many rings, I mean, Magic had 5, and I think he went to 9 finals, but he has 5. Kobe has 7 finals, only won 5. So granted, LeBron lost more, but at the end of the day, Sean, you said it. We're going to remember the wins. So every time you see LeBron, what do they always say? 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs. They don't remember the 6. And we're not going to remember it 50, 60 years from now because that's how you remember it. The reason why George stands out like he does, because obviously he ain't got no losses over there. And then when you add up, everything else he's done while he played, he just tremendously just scorches people. It's crazy. Even with his numbers at his peak, it's crazy. It's almost inhuman. But at the end of the day, when I'm just looking at body of work, and I'm glad Bruce got me with that one. I'm glad he even asked me that question. Who are you picking, Greek Freak or Steph? That's the main reason why I got quiet. Yeah, I could have got disingenuous and real biased because we all know I'm a Greek Freak fan. We all know I could nitpick and do little things. But if I'm being fair to both players, hey, Curry got him right now. But if we're going to use the same argument for Curry, there's potential, there's opportunity. Giannis does have a big door. But if we're going off of pure realistic, this ain't no hypothetical, sadly, even though I'm sad personally as a fan, I got to go with Curry. So that's why I brought that question up.
So let me ask you this. This is the $1 million question that never gets put out there. And it don't get put out there because it's going to put a big asterisk on LeBron's resume, his career. Mm-hmm. Out of all the players you started naming, like when you went to the Magic, you went to the Kobe, you went to the Curry. If you watch the players and you're not biased about them, what players came up on one team, came up under LeBron and was turned into a Hall of Famer, or who raised the ceiling for their team? Draft in, draft out, player in, player out. What players got better on the court? The ones under Curry or the ones under LeBron?
I'm being for real. I'm trying to understand that question though, because you're saying every team that LeBron went to, he didn't make anybody better, and Curry makes everybody better. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, and that's the point that Hope made that nobody wanted to listen to. Who makes the team better? As far when I say better, I don't mean like, okay, let's get on the court right now with D Wade and Bosh and LeBron. I'm saying you got to go into practice every day. These players have to develop up under you every day, every year, every offseason. They develop under you. They come up under you. See, that's the thing with Magic. His people came up under him. Kareem came over there, yes, but Magic was there every single day. Kareem wasn't always there. Magic was there every day. He elevated people and he kept winning with one team. Draft in, draft out. Practice in, practice out. Is Curry making his team better than LeBron, or is LeBron making his team better than Curry? if that makes sense. Who's the better floor raiser for their team, and they don't run from adversity? See, this don't get held against LeBron the way it should be held against him. Curry ain't running from adversity. He's staying down 10-toe, and he's making people better on his team. And if you notice, I answered the question. I had Curry and LeBron kind of even, so I don't go off of who did this and that, because just like if you say LeBron, Rick, if LeBron goes to 10 finals, okay, if you're going to give him credit for going there, then you have to discredit him for leading NBA history in turnovers, because them turnovers hurt all them damn losses, just like his positives help him win some games. But see, we don't go that route because we're going to expose Bron if we start saying he leads NBA history in turnovers, which is a big part of all those 6 L's. So you have to hold it all the way accountable, all the way around. To me, Curry elevates his team, his organization, day in and day out, year in and year out better. LeBron runs from adversity, and he leads his team all the time in playoffs and finals history in turnovers. And you can't say that is not a big reason why he steadily losing.
I'm not saying that's not part of the reason, but Kobe, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm one of your biggest fans. I know you're looking at me now. Kobe, at one point in his career, and everybody knows me and BJ, I'm a big Kobe fan. At one point in his career, and y'all know what I'm talking about, he got so frustrated, he didn't want to stay with the Lakers. He got so upset.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I wouldn't hold it against LeBron if he left his city only one time. I give Dame credit for staying down, and I'm not holding it against him for leaving, bro. He stayed in Portland forever. He gave them a ton of chances, but not only did LeBron leave once, bro, he's left every time shit got hard, and you can't put a player like that over somebody else.
Wait, I got a question though.
Was LeBron? I'm gonna let you go after this when I say this.
Yeah,
was LeBron? You can perspective, right? I'm a person that looks at both sides. LeBron, we can look at him as weak and cowardly, or was he being smart?
Oh, okay. Well, let's look
Dame
at what
Lillard just wait too late in his career? I mean, maybe he should have made this change.
Okay, let's go look at what Dwayne Wade did when LeBron left. He had no Ray Allen, no Chris Bosh. Whiteside got hurt. LeBron was gone. That man damn near went to the Eastern Conference Finals by himself. The same guy they said his knees was bad. That motherfucker was destroying Toronto, which was the #1 seed, and damn near beat him on his own. They went 7.
I got you. And
bro, he lost in the first round.
I got you. But I think this is the point I'm trying to make right here. To me, from my perspective, remember, Kobe fan, from my perspective, looking at LeBron James and looking at Curry. So very neutral here. One person decided to make a move because they felt like they couldn't win somewhere, and one person was being built around. Right? You elevate, you're working with the same guys. You got Green, you got Thompson. So you got that 3 main core. But even Kerr said on the podcast when we had him up here, he said we really look for guys to get around Steph. So what was Kobe Bryant complaining about back in the day? What was he mad about? That he didn't have nobody. And because he didn't have nobody, he was thinking about leaving. But obviously, as we know in history, they found some people and they got it going again. But at the end of the day, the reason why I said I can't be disingenuous in my argument is because can I really knock LeBron? Can I even knock KD? And like I told BJ, I'll say this over and over again, never got mad at KD as long as you win. Because I know what you're doing. You know that at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, and Sean, you said this, when it comes down to it, nobody's going to remember the losses, but they're going to remember the wins. So KD knew. I might get, made fun of, but he already thinking ahead. 50 years from now, 60 years from now, I'm a 2-time champion. I'm a 2-time finals MVP. He's already thinking that way. And then LeBron, he obviously was frustrated. Yeah, the way he moved, I don't agree with everything he did, but he made a decision. And he even made it, national anthem style. But if he didn't make that move,
will he have 4 right now? And will he be a 4-time Finals MVP? If KD never came to the Golden State Warriors, will we say Curry has 4, or will he have 2 or 1? Like what? Like that's why I say the way I look at it is one person just decided to say, well, look, it ain't like nothing gonna change no time soon. I'ma hop the ship. Yeah, you have every right to feel offended. You have every right to think that was a cowardly move. Me personally, I'm old school. I like to, even if I'm getting beat, I like to just stay in one spot because I'm a challenging type of person. I like to fight people until I beat them. But some people like, bruh, I need to win, because if I don't win, just like your Buffalo Bills reference, Shine, ain't nobody gonna remember me. And so, again, I don't like how LeBron moved, but at the same time, can I knock the man for being in an era where it's easier for a player to have more control over where they want to be? And this is why I brought up Lillard. Maybe he just waited too long. Maybe he should have left years ago instead of taking them big contracts. Maybe you shouldn't have been that loyal to an organization that wasn't bringing in top tier when you really needed it.
And I don't think Lillard and other players are raising the floor. But put it this way: the Cavaliers, first of all, they had an All-Star when LeBron was drafted. Dude wasn't an All-Star after LeBron was drafted. He was an All-Star while LeBron was sitting in the draft room. He was on the All-Star team. Then they went out and they got a man that averaged 22 points a game, first team all defense, and Larry Hughes. See, this is the point where I'm saying, why didn't these players elevate under him? And not only that team, he went to Miami. They brought you players down there. You elevate them. Wade was not as done as everybody was wanting him to be. Because just the year before Wade had the bad knees, he was the best player in the damn finals on the Heat team. So you don't just drop off the face of the earth in 12 months. And the Cavaliers, then they brought Mo Williams over there. Mo Williams was averaging 17 and 6 before he got to Cleveland. Guess what he averaged in Cleveland? The same old 17 and 6. He didn't raise the floor. He got to the All-Stars as an alternate, right? But he was already averaging 17 and 6 before he got there. See,
but what was Mo Williams' opposition or the person he was playing against night in and night out doing too? Were they hitting 17 and 20 points as well?
That's a hell of a question. You'd have to go in and start looking at matchups per night.
This is the point I'm making though, Sean. This is what I'm saying. No, Mo Williams could ball. That's no doubt. Like I said, me and you both like the NBA. We know who Mo Williams is. He can ball. But basketball is a two-way sport. This is why you love Kawhi so much. He plays defense and he plays offense. I mean, them knees starting to tear him up, so it's starting to wear down. But he plays both sides, right? So when LeBron, even though you got scores, right, who we stopping?
That's what I'm saying. Larry Hughes was first team all defense, bro. You know how hard it is to do that? First team all defense.
I'm not saying it's not hard.
They brought him to LeBron's team, and LeBron played him off the court to the bench. The man was averaging 22 before he got with LeBron. 22. You know how hard that is? This is the player they went out. So for the people to say they didn't give him no help is a bold-faced lie. He didn't elevate his players, and that's been his problem his whole career. And that's why I say I can lean either way because I agree with you about LeBron is probably a better defender than Steph. But also look at Steph. Steph raises the floor better for his teammates, and he's proved that. KD is the prime example, and that's all I was trying to make a point about KD. Look at KD since he left Golden State. He's not the player he used to be, and a lot of people are just going to start screaming about injuries, and that's why Bruce got mad when I said, "Well, why you always bring up Kawhi?" But I brought up Kawhi to debunk the injury, not to bring up Kawhi as a player. I brought up the injury where he's had what the injuries Kawhi goes through. Nobody in the NBA is even close to. Them things are terrible what he's going through. All right, ACL is bad. It is bad. But KD ain't the same player since he left Golden State, and he was a good player in OKC. But
So
this same KD player that we put on a pedestal, that we was calling the best player in the NBA, got sent home by the man who made him better. And that's why I say LeBron has plenty of players brought to him that he could elevate, but they don't. Like I can't think of one player that was elevated because of LeBron, because the people he got was already who they was. J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Kyrie, Kevin Love, Wade, Bosh, Ray Allen, Anthony Davis.
Let me make it more personal for you then, Sean. So did Kawhi elevate the Toronto Raptors in that first run around? Or were they already kind of good to go?
Okay. I'm glad you went to that. First of all, Van Fleet was a nobody. That man wasn't even heard of until he had a baby, and he in Eastern Conference Finals. Then he got hot. But he got hot because of the confidence that Kawhi brought to the team. OG Anunoby, nobody even knew who he was. He got there and gave all the credit to his defense to Kawhi training him. Pascal, he gave Kawhi's defense his IQ. He gave him credit for making him better. Pascal wasn't heard of. OG wasn't heard of. Van Fleet wasn't heard of. So, yeah, when he got there, and that man, Kyle Lowry, was the same dude that was getting swept with another all-star called DeRozan. When Kawhi got there, he turned him into a champion. This same Raptors was getting embarrassed year in and year out. So yes, he elevated people. And Van Fleet gave Kawhi, all these people in Toronto gave Kawhi credit for who the only people he didn't make better that was already good was Serge, Marc Gasol, and Lowry was already doing his thing talent-wise. I give him that. But Pascal wasn't who we know him today. And I'm a huge Pascal fan. I want him traded on the Clippers right now as we speak, or my Hawks. I'm a big Pascal fan. But I ain't even heard of Pascal until Kawhi got there and elevated all them people. Van Fleet was a nobody. Norman Powell was nobody even knew who Norman Powell was. So, yeah, he elevated these people, and you see what they did after being under him. You look at them now. But I can't name none of these people under LeBron. All these people were already who they was. Actually, Ingram got better when he was away from LeBron. Kyle Kuzma, he wasn't shit. He elevated himself in Washington. But the people I named elevated on the Raptors. Van Fleet elevated, Pascal elevated, and OG Anunoby elevated. All while Kawhi was down there, and they all gave him credit. You got people who leaving LeBron like Lonzo Ball. He wasn't considered that person until he got to Chicago. So and he was hurt. He didn't play with LeBron hardly. He was hurt most of that year.
Bro, what about Jordan Clarkson?
I would lie to say when I know the first time I heard Jordan Clarkson when he was over on the Jazz. So I ain't gonna argue for you or against you on the Jordan Clarkson part. I'm not that part. I don't know about.
Okay, so
but I didn't hear of Clarkson until he was on the Utah Jazz hooping with Donovan Mitchell. Now I didn't hear that dude. Not like we hear about him now.
Andre, go ahead, because I know you want to ask something.
What about Alex? What I wanted to say, I had a question because Get My Shiner was trying to make it. I don't know if you sign a contract or you get drafted, like, are you supposed to stay with the same team till you retire? Because that's what Get My Shiner was kind of alluding to. Because LeBron is leaving, but he's leaving as a free agent. Like, he's not requesting trades like Dame is doing, KD's doing, all these other players are doing. He played out his contract. He finished his contract. He's an unrestricted free agent, meaning he's not on any team. He's a free agent. So he can pick what team he wants to decide to go to. And if he picks to go to a different team, I don't see what the problem is, why people have problems with that.
Because he is a free agent. He hasn't that's true. That's all factual.
Right.
So when he went to Miami, he started claiming all these 3-piece and 4-piece and 5-piece. When he started claiming all that shit and hyping himself up and hyping his team up like he was that dude that he was just gonna break Georgia's 3-piece. When shit got tough, he left, contract or not.
Bro, he played his contract.
Yeah, he played. Okay, so
he played his contract out, but you're gonna tell me that we just supposed to overlook him leaving every city? So you trying to say he didn't leave from adversity? Like here's what Kawhi did. Kawhi got into it with one of his teammates who called his torn quad from his kneecap, a degenerative knee situation, called it a bruised quad. He basically called the man a full blown liar. So Kawhi left. Then when Kawhi got Toronto, he wanted to go home after he won. So it's like, if we're going to sit here and say, I disagree that LeBron left just because his contract was up, and you're not going to say he left because of adversity, then we just have to agree to disagree.
And Sean,
but you're right. He played out his contracts. I give you that.
Sean, that's what we saying the whole time. Like, if you don't like how LeBron, because I'm agreeing with you on that part. I was like, man, like, why you need all the money? I always thought that way. But at the end of the day, he made his decision as the free agent, right? He went down there. He should have won more than what he did, but he did it because he knew that his opportunity of winning a championship probably would be better over here. How he did it, we don't have to like it. That's fair. But at the end of the day, he knew that it was a better opportunity over here. And so what I like what Andre just said. It's like, hey, do we got to stay with the same team? Granted, we're more from the era of, even if you lose and you play. That's why I think that's why we love. Like,
let me ask you this, Rick. So he couldn't bring Kevin Love to Miami.
He couldn't bring Kevin Love to Miami.
He couldn't try to trade the whole team for Anthony Davis to Cleveland.
What are you talking about?
You're saying he left to go to better situations. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, so, when his contract was up, he thought it was better over here.
But the players wasn't there, Rick. He called them. He all these players he called them. Called them.
So okay, and let's stick with that. I'm gonna go with your argument. I'm gonna go with it. Let's go. So then, so the onus is on Wade and Bosh too, right? They could have told him no. Dirk Nowitzki told Kobe Bryant no back in the day. So they could have said no. That's a weak move, LeBron, but they didn't.
Right. Kobe told KG no. So when KG was trying to get traded to the Lakers,
yeah, I remember that too. So
right.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean by like nitpicking.
I'm confused by what you're saying by no, because Kevin Love said yeah.
Nah, Rick's saying that Kevin Love had the chance to tell LeBron no. I'm a play with my team. I'm gonna try to win with my team. He didn't have to go join LeBron just because.
Basically, what Rick's saying. What Rick's saying. There's value. There was value for them to play with LeBron. Like they knew they had every bit of chance to win with him. As if LeBron, it benefited both sides. So the fact that they agreed upon it shows LeBron did have impact. I think that's what
I never said he didn't have impact. But you left these cities because the adversity and the media and stuff. You left the you didn't want to face the pressure. That's why you left the whole city and started something new to get away from the pressure. I'm not defending Kevin Love. Kevin Love could have said no. You're right. But LeBron could have said, man, I came down here. I told this city I'm gonna win all this. I'm not leaving this damn city. I came down here and said I'm winning 4, 5, 6 rings. Kevin Love, get your ass to Miami. Now, I'm not finishing here and say I'm not holding Kevin Love the same standard LeBron, because that was a weak move, just like KD was a weak move. I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. The point is about LeBron and Curry, and LeBron want to always leave the adversity after the L, after the shit got tough, contract or not, he left. And if he thought Kevin Love was a better situation, bring him to Miami. Because I don't think there's no player in the NBA that watched Dwayne Wade in those years and thought his career was over. All over one NBA Finals, bro. The same man that carried LeBron and he lost against Mavericks. All over one Finals. So his whole career is over. I didn't think that. I know better because I know Dwayne Wade's mental. I know his heart. I know the man wants to win. So why leave the pressure at what you set up? Because you set that shit up in Miami. You went out there hyping up the 3-peat to 4-peat, and the shit got tough. You jetted, contract or not. But
Wade, Bosh, and LeBron set that up.
Oh, okay. But who keeps jumping city to city though? Y'all keep trying to bring in players. We talking about LeBron.
Sean, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When he jumped cities, he finished out his contract.
So you don't. I guess we're gonna agree to disagree. He's leaving because of adversity to me.
And look,
I don't think the contract had nothing to do with it.
No, Sean, I'm not even disagreeing with that. I even mentioned that in the beginning of the conversation. I said, hey, if you don't like him because you think it's a coward move, I even admitted, I said I didn't really like it neither. But at the end of the day, he left after his contract.
Right.
Okay. And my only point was Curry raises the ceiling of his organization year in and year out.
Okay.
So he has to get credit for that.
That's fair.
We can't just say Curry don't deserve that credit just because we want to.
We never did say that. We never did, Sean. We never did say that. But
no, I didn't say y'all
members.
did. I'm just saying you got to give this man credit over here for doing this. That's why I have it. And also in y'all's defense, I was 50-50 on the Curry LeBron thing because they both won 4 to me. So as much as I hold this shit against LeBron, if you go back to when BJ said, Thomas, what you got? I said this. As of right now, I think I'm 50-50 on it. I think Curry's going to get at least one more. I think that. I could be wrong too, though. But I did answer BJ, man. I'm 50-50 on it. I
got you.
I never, as much as I said about LeBron, I still was 50-50 on the Curry LeBron deal. But I don't like how he left the city though. I don't at all.
And like I said, that's fair. I can't. If you feel that way, that's fine. But you did mention Steph Curry elevates his players, and I think Darnell brings a good question. So if Curry elevated KD, why he ain't winning?
Because he's not with Curry.
But he elevated him.
Yeah, he elevated him while he's on the court on his team.
Okay. So then we will agree.
And it's showing right now, is it not? This man had all-star. Ayton was an all-star. Just because you don't make an all-star in 1 year don't mean you're still not all-star caliber. Like Kyrie right now, we all be dumb to say this man don't have a very high percentage to make the all-star team. Right? Because he can flat out average 30. He can. So we can't say Ayton's not an all-star because he's still in his prime. If Ayton was 40 years old, then yeah, we probably could say, man, yeah, this man had Booker and Ayton and himself. 3 all-stars on one team, bro, and got ran off the court, dog. And he, if BJ's here listening, how about what did KD average? But he only averaged like 24, didn't he?
But get my shot. The same thing can be said with Steph Curry. He got ran off the court with 4 all-stars. It goes both ways.
When?
Against the Lakers.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, so Klay Thompson is still the same player?
Oh,
bro, come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
No, for real. Is Klay Thompson the same player that we talking about? Because Ayton ain't been hurt, and I don't know Ayton's stats. But does Curry not look diminished on the court? Yes or no?
Sean, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna stick with the argument. I'm gonna stick with you. So this is a fair question. The championship that Curry just won, that team that he won it with, and the way that he played in the finals, the reason why I give Curry so much praise on that one is because I felt like he had less than what he did in the past. Personally, I feel like he had less. Of course, Green and Thompson are shelling themselves, right? I mean, Green still can run, and he's still in shape a little bit, but they're not where they used to be. That's why it was so big for me personally. I'm like, man, okay, so these old dudes still balling. But
yeah, Draymond is still. I would still give you the All-Star credit for Draymond. He still does. He still does what he's supposed to do. But Klay Thompson looks like a shell of himself.
What about Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah, I give you the Andrew Wiggins.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say was, when I saw Curry win that one with the Warriors,
it reminded me of the 2014 Spurs. Why do I say that? Because this is when Kawhi Leonard was not 2 years in the league, 3, I forgot. It's been a minute. But a couple of years in the league. Third year.
Yeah.
And he was young. And he had those seasoned core vets that been to championships, won them, been there, seen that, done that. And he was the new thing. So now we fast forward, and I just saw a replica of the 2014 Spurs. You still got Curry, you still got Green, you still got Thompson. Yeah, Green and Thompson are probably shells of themselves because Curry, like, he's just getting better like wine. But at the end of the day, all the new younger players that was under them that got their first championship was looking just like Kawhi back in the day. So at the end of the day, the point I'm making is that either you have two options in this NBA. You either stick with a core, you stick with a team, right? That's have proven that they can win. That's why I bring up the Spurs. You prove with this core, with this select few of guys, that if we bring around some pieces and we can build around this guy or these couple of guys, that we can keep winning. Or you do what LeBron do, and you just like, all right, so if y'all ain't gonna bring in core pieces for me, and my contract is almost up, maybe I'll try my luck over here. That's how the NBA looks to me today.
All right, let me ask you this. Does Wiggins look like the same player on Golden State that he did on any of these other teams he's been on? Does he not look elevated?
But what does that give a factor to? Isn't that the system? Isn't that the culture, the environment? Like you said, the leadership. So maybe Wiggins have always been that.
Go and do that with stuff.
Watch this. Wiggins was probably always that good. He's in the NBA. He's probably been always that good. But did they use him on those different teams to his utmost potential like the Warriors did?
That's a great point.
So
because remember, he's older with the Warriors, not younger.
So he's featured in the Warriors system.
Anybody that goes to the Warriors plays better. That lets you know the system is cream de la creme.
Yeah,
but then when they leave,
who makes the system tick though?
Kerr got the system going.
Who does?
I said Kerr has the system going. He told us on the podcast. No, you talking about the player on the court. Well, Curry is the point guard. Yeah, so he runs the team. But I'm saying, far as systems go, it don't matter who you bring over there. That Warrior system have shown us for a long time now that it's very effective.
All right, so if I put Jordan Poole on the court and I send Curry to Washington, what's Steve Kerr's system gonna do?
The same thing it's been doing. He's productive.
Hell no. So you saying
literally?
So
okay, maybe
win
anybody can correct me, but Curry and them just won a championship. A year ago, 2 years? I mean,
2 seasons.
The system still works.
The system works because of who?
Because of the coach. If you're talking about players, of course, Curry is the point guard. So he's on the floor directing everybody. He sets the pace. That's what point guards do. But I'm saying the Warrior system, yes, Curry is the maestro on the court, but under that coach and under that system, no matter who comes, you're going to play well.
Jordan Poole just did play well.
I give the same love to Spoelstra.
And neither did Klay Thompson.
I will give the same
Klay
love to
Thompson and Poole just wet the bed.
Wait,
you
what?
say who?
Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole was terrible in the playoffs. So if it's just the system, then they would have been playing great.
No, that's not the case because you can still play bad in the system, but the system itself works. And if you let's talk about the recent playoffs, right? Only reason why the Warriors lost because they wasn't hitting nothing, but the system was there. Because even when you looked at the numbers, if they just would have hit their shots, they would have won. So the system works. They just didn't execute the system.
And it was terrible on the road this last season. They had a losing record on the road. Probably the worst road team in the NBA.
Man, them players go over there and look good because Curry stresses that court, cuz. And I used to not be a Curry fan, but that man, the way he stretches the court and draws the attention is how them players get open and do what they do. Because Wiggins was not doing no damn 20 and 10 before he got to Golden State.
He was averaging 20 with the Timberwolves.
That's what I'm saying. Wiggins been balling. It's just that until he got to the Warriors in that system, it really it just made him just shoot to the top. It made him look good. That system works. Curry even told us on the podcast, he still throws a little triangle in there. What does the triangle do? Everybody has a chance to touch the ball. It allows you to do your thing. If you open, take it. Like I said, only reason why the Warriors didn't win this year because they was missing and like B just jumped on and said, and they're probably the worst team far as on road games. But when we looked at the stats, they were just missing shots. Didn't mean the system didn't work. They just didn't execute.
So what did Wiggins average in the finals?
So what?
Because I'm looking at his stats and I don't see no 20 and 10 over there.
Okay, Sean, I'm trying to roll with you. So look. Hold on, Andre. I'm gonna roll with Sean. So if we want to go by averages, we want to go by points, right? So then why is it so hard to see why LeBron probably has a better body of work? If we want to go by averages and all that.
LeBron's stats wise, yeah. If you put player
but you
A
said
and player
averages,
B
right?
together,
you said averages.
I'm talking about the level that Wiggins was playing at. He hasn't played at that level all over. That man was putting up career numbers, but
Andre just gave you the stats. So what's the difference to you? He's doing the same. Well, what's the like the setting? What's the difference if he's doing the same number?
What was his final number?
I'm saying, what's the difference if Andre just gave us the number? So what's the difference if he has the same numbers, but he's just with two different teams? What's the difference there? Same player.
Did the man average 20 and 10 in the finals, Andre?
No, but you said he never averaged 20. You said he never averaged 20, and I was just telling you that he averaged 20 with the Timberwolves.
I said 20 and 10. That's what I said. And you can go back and watch the podcast tomorrow. We can listen to it. But I know Hope is supposed to be doing like 30 or 40 minutes. We stretching it out. But all I'm saying is the man elevates people day in and day out. And he don't run from adversity. That's all I ever said. Now, like you said, Rick, players come and players go. Golden State keeps winning, Golden State keeps going. And that has to be credited to Curry. That's all I'm saying. And I gave y'all, I was 50-50 on the shit. So y'all can't say I didn't take LeBron's side.
No, that's fair. But I just want to get this straight. You have issues with players leaving their teams to other teams. Is that your issue?
No, that's not the issue. Okay. It's the repetitiveness. Like I told you a while ago, what Dame is doing, I got no issue with that. If Dame starts this Kyrie, KD, and LeBron shit, that's a problem. But being fed up after 10 years, I can't fault that. But we're not the only people on this show, so
that's fine.
We might want to, but this is a good conversation. This is something we can always finish up.
Yeah, we're gonna continue this on the weekend. We had almost 3 hours. I didn't realize it. Yeah, we have to end it here. But I'm glad that y'all got we got a chance to actually talk deep about it, man. I think this was a good live. Hope you still there?
Yes.
Oh no, she dropped off.
Yeah,
Hope so, probably cussing us out, bro.
She was basically trying. This is her first time coming on, so had to let her get her feet wet a little bit. But nah, fellas, we gonna continue this on Saturday, man. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Appreciate you, B.
Yeah, my brother Rick. You know what I'm saying, my co-host. Yeah, tune in. You still there?
Probably dropped out too.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm eating,
okay.
bro. I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna have to end it up here, fellas. I know probably some people kind of like kind of like want to get out of here. So we're gonna get out with this with the last comments. But yeah, man, y'all come back in on Saturday. We got another great show on Saturday morning, man. So make sure y'all in here.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right, fellas. Good
All right,
conversation. Good
Yes, sir.
conversation. Good show.
All right.
Thank you, BJ. Thank you.
No,
Rick.
you stay right there, Hope. You stay right there. You stay right there.
Hope trying to go to bed, BJ.
Yeah, I know. I'll see y'all later.
All right, sir.
All right. So Hope, I'm going to allow you to close the show today. Is there anything that you want to say to the people in our chat, the people who tuned in? Is there anything that you would like to say in conclusion for your first time on the Pull Up Basketball Show?
I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for allowing me to talk about what I think I know or what I know about basketball. And I enjoyed the feedback from everyone. And I hope this won't be my last time.
Oh, you definitely gonna be up here again. Shout out to my man, the Real Easy Man. That's a Warrior fan you can follow too. Hope he one of the best. Follow his podcast, man. He's a Golden State Warrior fan. Shout out to my man, the Real Easy. Darnell Colley said, "Man, I love this podcast for like old school barbecue talk." See, I told you, Hope, you didn't do bad. You didn't do bad at all. Good stream. Yes, Miss Flores, appreciate you. Bubba said, "Say no to narratives and hypotheticals." But definitely appreciate you, Hope. Definitely for you coming up here and sharing your life on the show. Definitely appreciate you. All right. We will see y'all next time, man. Pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up, peace. Out of here like swim web.
You like that.